Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to another live stream. That's right, normal time on a Friday. We are back to the US of A. We are back to normal time, and we are back to SmackDown tonight on a Friday. Hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, safe. You're feeling good. You're doing good, and you're going to enjoy the show tonight. Get in that chat, blow it up, hit all the buttons. Let's have some fun, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you SmackDown tonight. Back in the States, back at its normal time. Happy to be covering it again. Happy to have a partner to talk some SmackDown with. We will see how this goes, folks. Blow up that chat. I hope everyone's doing well. You're enjoying your weekend, but we got some wrestling and we got more coming up this weekend as well. But again, like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons, be a part of the shows, be a part of the family. And if you don't know who we are, which you should know who we are. But I'm Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick. Hello, my friend. We meet again.
It's been a while.
Where should we begin? But yes, like you said, finally back in the New York groove, back in the States, back in the vibe out here of back to regularly scheduled programming at 7:30 Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time instead of the middle of the afternoon.
Right. So we come back off the tour. Now we do kind of make another swing back out. We will be in the O2 coming up on a Monday. We're also got Night of Champions, which will be a brunch with the boys. Mid-morning, we'll go live for that one. So again, they are kind of, been around the world, but I mean, interesting times.
Well, you called it out of whoever was planning this kind of might not have a job anymore, because why would you be out there?
Yeah,
over for like a week and then go right back out there?
Yeah, I mean, either start a week later, or you couldn't have fit in 2 more dates. You couldn't have fit in a couple more. You're already there.
Sure, Italy or the UK or somebody out there would have loved it.
And it's random. Like I think I'm correct, but I mean, tonight we're in Providence, Rhode Island. So you go from Italy or Spain or wherever the last stop was, all the way back to Providence, Rhode Island, to head back over eventually. So we'll see. We're back at a normal time for a couple shows. But yeah, it is a little interesting from the standpoint of, whoever's booking the travel or booking the venues.
Right, but it is still going to be an interesting card. We've got the men's Fatal 4-Way. We're wrapping up the semifinals of the King and Queen of the Rings out there. And this might be the most intriguing Fatal 4-Way we've had out of the tournament, because who wins in this one? Is it Jay? Is it LA Knight? Is it Finn Balor? I hate to say Royce Keys might be locked out, but I think he's the least likely.
Locked out. But yeah, no, I mean, Royce, you're kind of on to something there. Though, I mean, there is a valid argument to be like, you want him to look like a badass, let him win this. Right, okay.
So then it's him versus Javon, though?
That'd be interesting. Finn is interesting in the sense that they're hyping Finn up. We're getting video packages saying, hey, Finn's coming to SmackDown. So you want him to land strong. You don't want him to look weak. LA Knight, Nick. I mean, we're going to talk about LA Knight a lot. And Jay, to me, actually, has a claim because it's Jay Uso, former champion Jay Uso, Mr. Main Event Jay Uso. But I don't know if I feel as strongly about him as I do at least the front 2 guys on that graphic.
I'll give you that. Could Jay win and either challenge Roman, or Roman sends him after Cody? Now you got 2 members in the bloodline as champ.
That'd be interesting if you sent a heel Jay Uso after Cody. We haven't really seen that. Where Jay and Jimmy are beating the shit out of Cody all the time at the behest of Roman.
Well, even a Jacobs get out there or 2 involved in it, and because if Jay wins, he's not going to challenge Roman. I don't like that idea, because that you already are breaking up the bloodline that you just started. And yeah, like you said, we've been around the world with that. We've done it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too eager to move away from it. I know some of the fans out there have talked about, like, I can't believe they're doing the bloodline again. But I mean, we're also the same people who are like, oh, Fast and the Furious 24 is coming out. So
yeah, I can't wait for Spider-Man 72.
Right.
But if Finn wins, does that kill the whole idea of Gunther winning? Matter of fact, like, is Gunther winning over Cody now because we're going to get his condition for the match, for the rematch? Is that now dead in the water because you're not going to have him win and then turn around and lose it?
Again, I mean, because of the way these things are set up, yeah, you got a valid point of, okay, so then what? How do we get out of all of this? But I mean, I know some people have had their criticisms, but I think ultimately, I mean, there's a level of uncertainty with this. Like, if people, oh, there's gonna be like, there's no slam dunk. Anyone out there right now that's online saying, oh, you know, this whole thing, it's predictable or it's boring or it's not going to be any good. Like, yeah, I don't think that's the case, because I do feel like there's a lot of interesting possibilities. Now, do they go a route that makes little sense and is kind of boring? Maybe. I hope not.
I don't think that there's a way that they can really do that, though, with this. I mean, think about it. Outside of Royce Keys would be probably, like I said, the least likely and would be the interesting. Maybe you get, like, then it feels like Oba's your clear favorite to run through this whole King of the Ring and win it. LA Knight could win it and then take on Roman. Yeah. Finn could win it and say take on Cody. Maybe even take on a Gunther if Gunther wins it. But I think whoever wins King of the Ring, and they don't, if they win King of the Ring and challenge Cody, I think they win the championship.
Well, I mean, there's still a lot of speculation as far as, does Gunther dethrone Cody? Does that change the summer vibe if Gunther beats Cody? Like, will people be at a point of like, holy shit, you know, Cody lost? No, I mean, Cody can lose to Gunther and still beat Cody Rhodes.
Oh, absolutely. But now, then whoever wins this, do they naturally challenge Roman? Do they go after Gunther? Like, who could win this and challenge Gunther?
LA Knight. LA Knight might be the best.
He's been messing with the bloodline, though. He's been out there saying
he's mad at Roman.
Honorary oos. I think he's got Roman. Oba, I think, would be Roman. Now, I have an interesting theory I want to run by you and run by the chat before we say hi.
Well, we got some time. We got some time, folks. We are about 21 minutes away from the start of the show. Nick and I are catching up. You guys are listening in. By all means, keep filling up that chat. We will get to your chat messages. We will get to roll call as soon as we possibly can. But yeah, we haven't been on a lot together, so we're talking.
Yeah, well, and like I said, I do have a theory because it's interesting on who you think could win, should win all of that for King of the Ring. I think the King of the Ring is much more interesting than the Queen of the Ring, respectfully, right now. But could Oba win this, challenge Brock night one, and say it's career versus title contender spot at SummerSlam, and then night two, Roman Reigns? And even he could still lose, and then it makes sense a bit because, hey, you just took on Brock Lesnar the night before. And then you can get into the summer of Oba if you want. If he wins the Rumble, he does this, he does that. You can still. I like that idea of doubleheader, summer of Oba, blockbuster Oba.
I mean, we talked about strapping a rocket to someone's back. I mean, that is insane. Like that is all the stuff. Which, again, I mean, if you want to dig in and go big, sure. Do I think they'll go that grandiose with it? Because I mean, a lot of people are talking about Dominic Mysterio is going to beat Obafemi to get to the finals, and it will be like Dom versus Javon in the finals.
Well, if it's Dom, if Brock screws Oba, because that's the only way Dom wins, right?
For sure.
If Dom's in the finals, then he takes on Finn, because then you get the Dom Finn story again. Ooh. Maybe he takes on LA, but I think it would be Finn then. Yeah,
because I did throw out a theory of Dom and Liv winning the Queen and King. Right, so Dom finds a chintzy way, you know, Brock helps Dom get past Oba, and then whatever kind of, you know, LA Knight versus Dom or Javon versus Dom or Finn versus Dom, and there's still enough moving parts to kind of screw over anybody. Now, Liv Raquel is the possibility on the other side, and I don't overly dislike. I mean, we're gonna find out who joins Liv Morgan between the women's Fatal 4-Way tonight. I mean, Liv versus a list of names Io Sky versus Raquel should be a good match. I mean, if we get Raquel and Liv in the final, it's going to be good.
I think Raquel wins the Queen of the Ring. I don't like the idea of the champion being in it and winning it. That's a little malarkey to me.
They explained it.
Winning it, then who does he challenge? He has to challenge Cody. Then
it would have to be Cody.
Roman.
Yeah. You'd have to go Cody.
But the Queen of the Ring, could it be Charlotte's in the Fatal 4-Way tonight? Could Charlotte end up being the one that wins this and you get Charlotte Rhea again?
So maybe you go Charlotte against Liv.
Charlotte versus Liv, and then you'd get Io versus Raquel. You do Charlotte versus
Io.
Maybe that, or would you do, because there's still the dissension, do you do the finals of Io or of Liv versus Raquel?
Well, could it be a case of, Raquel and Roxanne or whatever trying to help Liv? They failed to do so, and then, Liv out of spite gets revenge on Raquel, or just them being disorganized helps Raquel lose. So now you have Liv and Raquel battling outside of this. Io goes on to face Charlotte. Now, Charlotte beating Io, there's an opportunity there for maybe Charlotte to be a bit of a, old Charlotte that we know and pick on Io a little, which the connection to Rhea Ripley, right?
Charlotte's the baby face, though. Like, I know.
Against Io?
Well, no
fucking way.
Let me finish what I'm correcting myself of that. I think that they want to keep Charlotte as the baby face. They don't want to go back to her being a heel or anything like that. Could you do the Shawn Diesel storyline with Raquel and Liv? That's the finals. And then, Raquel wins and I'm going to challenge you. I already beat you before. Or even if Raquel doesn't face Liv in the finals, when Raquel wins, she goes and challenges Liv.
Yeah, I think this is, to me, why I do believe that we could get an all Judgment Day, and even throwing in Finn, we technically could get an all Judgment Day final for men and women, right across the board. JD represented, maybe. Now, if you get there, we've been kind of waiting for the other part. We've seen the boys break up. We've seen Finn leave JD. Now we're just waiting for the women to implode and kind of move on their own way. So, yeah, I mean, this sets it up perfectly for Raquel, Liv. Roxanne has to choose a side. She can't pick between them. Who does she like more? Well, she probably likes Raquel more.
I know we've kind of talked about how the tournament gimmick's been overdone a bit, especially recently in wrestling, and how even the Fatal 4-Way format to the semifinals we weren't the biggest fans of initially. But has this actually been a really interesting tournament on both sides of it? Like, we even spent most of about 15 minutes talking about what could possibly be the situations that play out for the men's King of the Ring.
Yeah, like I honestly believe that for all the people out there that jump online or jump on social media and they can't find a whole lot of good to say, and that this company's, falling apart and it's terrible and blah, 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 all the usual rhetoric. I see shows now that, 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a show, the fans are going ballistic about something. Not just cheering, but like they're fucking losing their mind about something that's occurring on the programming. That's huge for them. Overall, I think they've done a decent job with the stories that at least have us questioning where they're going. Now, the obligation on them is make where they're going cool and exciting and fun and spontaneous. But at least, like you said, we could talk another 15 minutes about the possibilities. We didn't really dive into the, every possibility of the women and how it could play out. Right. I don't love the Fatal Fours, but at least there is a lot of question marks. We have a lot of things that we could potentially discuss, and that's what you need to do as a wrestling company, is give people a reason to talk.
There are names involved in that. And speaking of names, should we start to say hi to the names in our chat?
Yeah, as we get down, we're about 14 minutes away now from the start of SmackDown tonight. 2-hour SmackDown's coming back soon in July.
Yeah, soon, hopefully out
I think
here.
It's July 6th, maybe.
That's what I heard. I remember it was either June or July when I first seen it. But yeah, it's going to do it some good, because they started off really good with the 3 hours, and now they're tapering off pretty hard.
Yeah, it was like at first they were like a breath of fresh air and like we can get more people on the show. But then it became like now we're just putting things on the show to fill in the extra time we have. So,
yeah.
I think 2 hours is the perfect pocket for a weekly show.
But
Period.
yes, I would say that I also do, because Raw does pretty well with like the 220 to the 215 to the 2.5, but they kind of have that free reign, and they just have been a better show. Right. Now, with the ideas of like Finn goes over to SmackDown, CM Punk might allegedly be going to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Do you go ahead?
Sorry, you just light bulbed me as far as how quick. Last time I spoke to you was Wednesday, and we were talking about, this story that was made out of thin air. Right. And just as quick as those hit, he re-signed and he'll be back in July. Wait, do you mean he was just on vacation this whole time and now we're trying to, fucking roll this back? He got a little bit of summertime off and everyone freaked out?
100%. That's what it was this whole time, of even respect to Mercedes Moné. I know I definitely mentioned this last night with Anthony. She even said, can I not take like a break without everybody speculating and questioning everything that I'm doing? Mm-hmm. Like, he had just been going for like 3 years pretty much on, and was on a championship run. His wife just kind of finished her run. Hey, let's go hang out and just chill for a little bit together right now.
Yeah.
Right. I never thought this was much of anything.
No.
And now it makes a complete sense. Now everyone's, he's going to show up at the Chicago show. Yeah, no shit. If he missed the Chicago show, then there's an issue. Right. Then we start the 5-alarm fires.
Like, I understand that, it's nice to throw down a layup once in a while, but if you just try to make everything a layup for you guys is so ridiculous. Like, it's right there in front of us. We can see it. And again, if you have Punk lose, and then every week, he doesn't miss a week, Nick. He shows up, he has a match with somebody, he cuts promos every week. We see him like 2-3 times every week. And he doesn't go away. By Christmas, we're going to go, I've had enough of this fucking guy. Just like everyone else. Like enough.
Absolutely.
So this is good. Now people miss him. Now people are, where's Punk? Have you seen Punk? At least they're talking about the guy. Finally. Here we go.
Well, they just latched on to the gossip, but we already latched on to some more gossip before. We're starting to say through the names. But
National Peanut Butter Cookie Day. Big fan. Zach, that's a good one. Peanut butter cookies when it's hot and maybe not.
Yeah, no, the oven is not going on anytime soon out there. This is when you got grills going and all of that. You're outside at this.
100%.
Did we say the top 3 from last night?
I had not thrown out the top 3 from last night where we jumped over and went to peanut butter. Damian MDB and Ronan, top 3 from last night. How y'all doing? That's your chat points. The more you chat, the more points you get. Super chat, super stickers get you a bonus. So make sure you get in, hit all that. The more you chat, the higher on the ranking you go. Be top 3. I like seeing new names. We've seen a couple new names recently, so happy to see that. All right, Zach's back. Mr. Stormy Jason's in the house. 2005 Green Day released Wake Me Up When September Ends. That is today's Radio Rewind. That's crazy. 2005. Oof.
Well, and then I've seen everything going around with 2006, 20 years since, the first one night stand and everything with RVD versus John Cena. Way to make me feel old.
That's crazy looking back that far, but it still stands. It still plays.
Oh, yeah. Well, it still resonates today. Of still, Grace, it's if Cena wins, re-riot. It's still a thing.
It's still a thing. Kevin, how you doing? C Money, welcome back. Eric Isaac's in the house. Let's go. He's shouting at Team USA. And you know what? I'm going to quickly just say this real fast.
Go ahead.
There's so much chaos and bad shit going on in the world. And if you get stuck in that social media cycle, you will believe that there is nothing good happening. What I've enjoyed over the last few days is watching the World Cup kind of kick off. And so much good energy. And we're seeing, my country people, decked out in the red and white and very proud. It's getting away from all the hate and bringing people together. I fucking love seeing it. Mexico was a party. I know a lot of Scots have taken over Boston. I like it. Shit's going down and it's been fun.
We're about to have fights on the White House lawn. We love the rednecks out here. What are you talking about? You don't care about no football, no soccer. The only football we care about is on a field.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, at least I got the Knicks out here. The Knicks out there, 3-1. New York City's going to be on lockdown.
All I know about
win. I do say when they win because they're up 3-1.
That epic comeback's a kick right in the fucking kneecap for the Spurs. So they're as good as done, even if they fluke one out, I think. But the only thing I really knew about the basketball game was the fact that there was riots after and everyone was beating everyone up. I was like,
People throwing
did they
eggs.
play?
Trust me, New York City crowds are insane. That's why I'm saying if they win it in Game 6 in MSG, shut New York City. It's going to turn into Escape from New York.
Right. Just quarter it off. Run. Eric, how you doing? But yeah, whatever country you're cheering for, whether you have a pony in the race or not, good luck to everyone out there. Again, Toronto is busy as shit because of this nonsense, but in a good way. And but yeah, let's go. Ronan, welcome back.
Didn't make it. I'm disappointed.
It's crazy. Like, we had to play Bosnia today, and they were kind of in the Italy spot. So yeah, it's crazy.
Bosnia is better at soccer than Italy. What?
It's crazy that the Italians, the first time in my lifetime, they're not a heavy favorite to win the World Cup.
WWE goes over there and they take the World Cup away from them.
Crazy. Did everyone see the Stone Cold River belt has been found after 30 years? Really? I did not see that, Guardian. Welcome back.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that at all.
How much is that worth?
Did you see they're auctioning off Grande's mask from?
Oh, are they?
The match?
Yeah, that's awesome.
The match, and it's signed. And all the profits are going to a nonprofit, going to a charity.
Nice.
The proceeds. Sorry.
Speaking of going to charity, we'll talk about that in a second. Yes. We are also helping a nonprofit. I'm looking forward to the 4-way match. Let's go, Joe. Welcome back, Joe. Roll Tide. Trey, Zach, Roll Tide. I already said you twice. Ken, how you doing? Almighty's back at it. Boston, how are you? Sean Reed in the house. Let's go. Dale Campbell, C Money. Spaz with a super chat. We'll come back to you. Dale Campbell, let's go, Boston. Roll Tide, we got you a few times. Who else? Zach is a good one. Guardian, a lot of repeat offenders. Trey, welcome back. Let's go. I'm going to try to get closer to the bottom. The Lantern Warrior, Just Joe. So we got a couple Joes, 316 in the house. Got to be pretty pumped how they're booking Liv and Dom now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Per CNBC, as expected, the Justice Department approved. Yeah, we expected Warner Brothers Paramount was going to, again, you just have to know what wheel to grease. No one expected the government to actually step in and regulate something. No.
It's such a great deal. No. We had to let it go through. It was so great, so big, so huge. You had to let it through.
The rich are getting richer.
Had to do it. So much money. We love the money.
Legit, it's legit monopoly money at this point, Nick. Like, it's all pretend. It's just like, I'll give you $80 billion. Wink.
Well, the shareholders lawsuit from WWE settled and everything.
But they settled in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah.
Well, and then now, if we want to talk about it at some point with the Janelle Grant, Vince McMahon stuff, now has gone to arbitration. So that's all but now sorting out money at this point.
Vince is Vince 2028 and 2027, in wrestling. He's paving the way to come back. What's up, Lindsay? Yeah, nobody wants that. No, it's crazy. But the minute all that shit came out about the text messages and the judge saying, well, because you deleted evidence, we're going to presume these following facts. And there was like 5 of them. And let you have to prove that they're untrue, not the other way around, or the way it usually is.
It was just accepted that they were true.
It was facts. Yeah, they would have to dispel it to get it not fact, right. Which was always kind of it's the backwards kind of look at it. The minute that kind of happened, they were like, "We'll settle. Fuck this. How are we gonna improve this?"
And part of it, well, that's 100% part of it, and also allegedly some of the Vince Janelle Grant stuff was about to come up.
Yeah,
and they that shit down real quick.
It's just like a bar.
This is now we're just going to pay everybody to go away, which is now funny that I saw Jericho talking about WWE and settlements on Talk is Jericho.
He should mind that tightrope he wants to walk, sir. So all I'm going to say there, allegedly, he should be very careful about where he starts throwing mud. So Jericho's a tricky fella, but he should walk the line. the other thing about this is, I mean, again, we talk all about it and then people get frustrated, and I get it because, you know, there are fans out there are people out there that really want to see what the truth is. And again, another eye roll when you hear people say, well, the money talks, and you keep kind of hoping somebody, proves that wrong. But here we are again, and then we made such a big deal of this for all these years, and the money's going to talk, and that's where this is going to go. It's unfortunate.
Is that ultimately kind of what it's always about and everything? Like you said, the monopoly money of at this point. That's a dollar make you holler. Do something strange for a little piece of change. That's the almighty dollar rules all.
Yeah, like 100% don't want to disparage anything anybody went through, but again, when the lawsuit comes at a time when the money stops coming in, and then the lawsuit goes away again when more money shows up, I hate the feeling, but it's there.
Even with the shareholders, the stock went up double after the sale and everything, and they still sued. I need more money. You screwed me out of what I could have almost had. So I want what I could have, should have, would have almost had.
Right? We could have tripled our fucking.
We could have done extra monies on top of our monies.
Right? Shit. But ladies and gentlemen, we are about a minute and a half away from the start of SmackDown here tonight. Clearly, Nick and I have lots to talk about. We are rolling. I see that chat blowing up again. Be a friend, tell a friend, take our link. Drop it anywhere you talk wrestling, Discords, Facebooks, Instagrams. Share our link with the world. Let them know you're having a good time. Click the reaction buttons. But yeah, I mean, lots coming up, and we are getting ready for tonight's show, Nick.
Yeah, Daryl Keith Ford, what up? I'm just trying to click through the names that I've seen too.
We gotta
Cooper, Boo Monet, we don't want her back. She's come back pretty well. She's back already as a heel, but she's coming back with the thickness too.
A lot of people talking about a little additional thickness.
Yeah, well, she's bulked up a bit. AD and AZ. Can you dig that, suckers?
Let's go. Here, I'll give you this one. Oh, sorry, Lindsay.
No, you're good. I was just acknowledging you've got Lindsay already spazzed with a $10 super chat. Not just a plug, but on this week's State of Wrestling, I kind of tangented into a bit of a mental health ramble. Don't know how productive it was, but you guys kicking the door open makes it easy. All love, 100%. And I guess if we're gonna go into the last minute,
we got 30-second pitch. Yeah,
tomorrow we've got the Wrestling with Mental Health stream up there. Sunday, whatever. All the days run together, but on Sunday we've got out there everything and anything, any super chat, anything that goes on during the stream is going completely to a nonprofit, to a mental health charity out there.
That's not true.
What's up?
That's not true. All proceeds from the t-shirts will go to charity.
Either way, I got something right. You take it over.
No, you're good. But yeah, we got shirts on sale on the store right now. On the front, it says a little ditty here, and then on the back says "Be a friend, tell a friend." We have hoodies, tank tops, t-shirts, various colors. Go check those out. Every penny that you guys throw that way, every proceed goes to a good cause. Goes to men's mental health, or world mental health, American mental health. We're sending it that way, as I am getting the Netflix logo. But be here Sunday, just an open forum. We're going to talk some facts. We're going to talk some fun, and we're going to try and find a better way to tackle some of these issues and put them on the forefront.
Absolutely. I have a then right now.
Me too.
Oh, there you go. And we're back to us two.
There we go. I knew I forgot something.
You're good. As we got SmackDown kicking off. Finally, we're back at it, though. It's no longer the afternoon, and then I got to catch up. And I missed it. Together.
So you're like a hiccup. Boop, boop, boop.
You got the big overhead shot of Providence, Rhode Island, the greatest city in Rhode Island. I think it's the only city anyone knows in Rhode Island.
Right. I mean,
is that in Rhode Island? I live in New England and I don't even know.
Let's go. But, what do you say? Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn? We're going back to last Friday.
Yes. I got Wade Barrett. I got Gunther throwing all the things off the announce desk.
Right. What's up, Heather? How you doing? The old lady standing next to Braun Strowman was wearing an MJF scarf. Do you think she knows?
No, I think it's just Burberry.
Oops. Yeah, you're like, hey.
Right. Well, random AW tangent quickly as we're getting the video package.
Yes.
How do you feel about some people, even AW diehards, saying that the collision that we thought they were doing on Thursday, they were taping on Thursday, airing it on Saturday, almost feels like a make good for how shite Dynamite was?
It felt a lot of that, and it was really funny to see the fans who, I mean, a lot of people talked about, oh, Collision's on tomorrow. They really got to make their messaging clear. We've talked about this before, but they taped it Thursday, but it felt like they did kind of push a little harder because Dynamite was weak sauce. It really was. So either it was just automatically you set the bar so low, Collision felt so much better, or that they were like, fuck, we should add some shit. So I don't know what one it was, Nick, and a better energy from the crowd when you do a 2-hour show live or like the next day.
Yeah, well, and also, hey, they're getting that Cincinnati street fight out the way between Shane Taylor Promotions and the Death Rider. So they're just going to have that on Saturday. So you don't got to worry about it at Forbidden Door.
Right. Like, okay. I don't know why. I don't know even what to say. Why? Just why? Like, I'm so baffled.
It's the same reason why is the multi-team cage match now synonymous or being forced upon Forbidden Door? Because we did it last year, and now we're doing it this year again with Team Briscoe versus Team MJF.
They are hell-bent on making MJF irrelevant. They feel like they're on a mission. Like, MJF's not one of the cool kids, like part of the clique. So I really do feel like at times, like, are they trying to sabotage this kid? We're going to have a 10-person tag cage match.
12 person.
12, my bad. I missed 2. But, and again, to earn a title shot. So it's like a cage match eliminator. And then, like, don't even think about, like, the big picture of, like, if I'm on your team and I pin the champion, and then you get the title shot because you're captain?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, that's not fair.
Oh,
hey.
Hey, but the Ooses. Oh, Jimmy.
A little bit of a new look. Jay being hard as F for no reason, as always.
Yeah, but why is Roman going to smack them around? You just dapped up the enemy. You dapped up Cody Rhodes.
A little show of respect.
Yeah.
Cody, but Jay is in this. Sorry, Jay is in this tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So basically putting Cody on notice, when I win this, I'm coming for that belt. It's just business.
It's the only way that you can make it, to me, believable that Jay could win. Because Jay's not going to win and challenge Roman. I know some people would want to see that because you want to be done with the bloodline, but I don't get it. I don't like it. I don't buy it.
Well, if you want the bloodline to kind of go back to old bloodline and have a little more of a heel vibe to it, that is one way to get there, is if like a Sammy or not even a Sammy, sorry, Jay and Jimmy really go after Cody, right? And you really kind of keep the squeaky clean babyface narrative, but so they're the assholes for picking on them.
We run this.
Mm-hmm.
Fit out here.
Jamiroquai.
That reference? Easter egg, baby blue powder bullshit I've ever seen a human being. How do you find a bandana in that color too? A matching bandana with a bucket hat.
Right. We're giving you a push. We're trying to take you serious, bro. Come on now. Yeah. Man up a little. What's up, System Sin? What's happy Friday, dudes? Happy Friday. Samuel's back with us. Show of respect. Disrespectful, Nick. How dare you?
Oh, that 100%. But no, this has got to be interesting for you because you've been out here for most of these afternoon Smackdowns. You're actually, out here in the evening time. I've been missing it, but you've been in these streets.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I got to do a show tonight, don't I? Yeah, I mean, again, it's a different vibe altogether. My big thing coming out of the European tour now, after doing the last few shows, is just, what is Providence, Rhode Island's crowd like? Are they into it? Are they hyped? Do they keep the energy? Because they've had good crowds. Like, I don't expect them to go batshit crazy like a France, but I mean, enjoy your time, have fun. Let them know the little island is rocking.
Oh, are we getting Chitara Jade Cargill?
Right?
Oh.
Pressure. Pressure?
Yeah.
You talking about practice?
Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice. Well, is Jade gonna go? If Jade wins this, are we going too many times to the well too often? If we run back Jade versus Rhea for a third time in as many months,
yeah, they love their rubber matches. They really do. They love setting up a trio. But they really do.
And you can like wait on it all.
Charlotte Flair's music interrupts Jade's music. So is this? Could you set up Jade Charlotte sans title?
I would love to see that. That's what we thought initially they could have done going into WrestleMania, because this has been about ever since Jade's been on the main roster.
Right,
she's been out there staring and glaring Charlotte Flair's way.
Yeah, and a relatively decent pop for Miss Flair here tonight.
I'm telling you, she's an actual babyface. Admit it, acknowledge it, acknowledge me.
She is currently being cheered for being Alexa's friend. Best thing she ever did.
Alexa's not even out here. Alexa's been almost swallowed up by Charlotte's presence. It feels a little bit.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. That's a debatable fact. I like it.
I mean, do you have that many people that are championing we want Alexa anymore?
Yeah, I'll be honest. You kind of got a point where a lot of the conversations we hear is like, Jade, Charlotte. No, you're not really. I'm not getting a lot of. I love Alexa, but you do have a fair point there as far as Charlotte's
the most
really
Alexa
well
was
here.
Talked about recently was when she might have gone sideways with Jade a little bit of the whole "I make stars" that whole promo.
That was great shit.
Yeah, no, it was great, but that's because so many Jade fans get extra sensitive of like, don't touch my sweet child. Like the Kevin Hart meme of like the woman Kevin Hart.
But Charlotte Flair is in the ring, folks. I will put a poll up, and you guys can let us know who are you taking in this one. Soulruka,
Soulception. Charuka taking on Soulruka.
It is crazy to see them in the same place at the same time. Does Charlotte do a soul snatcher? That's what I want to know.
Does she hit it better than Soul? Now the only thing that's next to happen is you and Kevin Owens in the same place at the same time.
Shit. Yeah, no, they're really funny. They should just point at each other. Soul should be pissed at Charlotte.
Why? No, and also everybody that's been out there going gangbusters over Soul she messed up the Soul Snatcher twice, so her career's done and everything. Didn't she just have the crowd in Paris or Bologna, Italy, like fucking shaking the camera?
Yeah. There's people out there right now fucking up how they make fries at McDonald's. So, let's calm the fuck down on her making a couple mistakes. Like, yeah, bad timing. When you're debuting, you want things to go pretty smooth. But you're a young athlete, you're new, you're nervous, and you had a couple hiccups. It's where do you go from here? Like, my God, you have guys out here that, would be trading, the McDavids and the LeBrons of the world after a couple bad games. What are we doing?
Right. OG Dare, what up? Wow, I can't tell them apart, Lady B. Absolutely. I'm seeing 4 souls out here. As we've got Plucky Brewster out here.
I really want Charlotte to hit a soul snatcher to just bring this whole gimmick around.
Well, and then Bonkers. Why do you want to see a soul snatcher every time? Should be out occasionally. It's an RKO. It's a flippy RKO. It's the same
It's a finish.
Thing. It's every time you want to see an RKO. Every time you want to see a crossroads.
Mm-hmm. Now, you and I know this, and maybe some people that don't partake in NXT as much, don't realize, like, we've seen some really cool soul snatchers. This is a great conversation, by the way. The algorithm's like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
The AI bots, like, I don't know what to do right now. But now we're getting Jade coming out. Has Lyra lost any bit of momentum she had? She is just there.
Yeah, I mean, yes, in a way, but not in a bad way.
She's Bayley's friend.
Because not everybody can be cooking at the same time. You only got 4 burners on your fucking stove. So if you got shit cooking, somebody's got to taper back. She got her push. She did all that stuff with the IC title. So yeah, right now she is a bit on the colder side. They sprinkle her at us. She's still pretty successful when they do. You're right though. Definitely cooled off, but not no like I mean she can't just be hot forever. Like you need ebbs and flows.
But was she at most lukewarm? Like I don't think
She was great with the IC title stuff, and her like I really thought her personality started coming out more with the Bailey thing. The Bailey her thing is really just cold. It's frosty.
Yeah, that's some chicken that's been stuck at the back of the freezer and you're trying to defrost it. That's just there's something like I want to see WWE. I want to see pro wrestling as a whole develop more non-title women's feuds, some more mid-card women's feuds and everything. Not everything around the belt or around a tag belt, because that's either one or the other.
It's a valid argument. But yeah, I mean that's where I wonder, can they branch out a little bit? But yeah, Lyra again, I think this is where the fan base sometimes gets themselves in trouble of and this is where I think other companies have got themselves feeling a little stale is you can't just run everyone up the flagpole all the time. Like there are going to be times where someone is a little quieter. Somebody goes, CM Punk takes some time off. Like you can't just have them like gassed down forever. They're not all
you also can't have them just, I don't know, in the garage. Like I fully agree more what you're saying, but I think you can at least, have them in the microwave.
This is her staying warm. Like this is her involved in something. This is her showing off as she gets thrown by Jade like a bag of potatoes.
As we're getting Charlotte and Jade about to square off of, excuse me, Nair. It's the Doublemint twins, Char and Soul.
Here we go. We're teasing this again, Nick. There we go. Some physicality. Ooh. Charlotte lighting Jade up. I didn't even put the poll up. Shit.
Well, fair enough. Well, folks, still let us know who you got. As we've been talking about this whole match of who do you have, sir, as Samuel Sin? It's a pretty cool RKO. Yeah, it's a fucking cool RKO. It's a cool cutter. Everybody's got a cutter now.
It's a high degree of difficulty, and they're not all going to be pretty. But we've seen a lot of
hit it. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, and we've seen other, finishers not go great as, you're the baddies. So we're going to get Alexa for sure.
Yeah, because, of course, it's no disqualification because Fatal 4-Way, lazy booking.
Come on now. Come on.
Hey, I was just reading the chatter. We've had the chatter lazy booking in the chat. So, I'm just reading names.
You're going to get us sued, bro.
I'm just reading names.
There are no DQ in triple threats or fatal, but here comes Rhea Ripley. No, Tiffany Stratton. I saw purple. I was wrong.
It's all pink, and I somehow saw purple.
I saw purple.
I drew a blue duck. I've never seen a blue duck before.
So Tiffany's aligned with Charlotte and Alexa as she chases Mia Yim out, and
Chelsea Green's aligned with Tiffy as Blake Monroe wants to challenge Tiffy Charlotte off the top.
What big crossbody. It's a crossbody.
Yeah, but she went like a Superman punch right before. The fuck was that? And
she's
to commercial.
She's so skinny. She was starting to rotate.
Yeah, but I don't even. Has Tiffy time ran out? I know I was saying about Lyra. I'll even say about one that I like my own. Tiffy time. I think that clock's ran out of time a bit.
Yeah, I mean, again, another person that's kind of cycled into like the mid card. She was in the title picture. Her title run didn't go great.
Who's your U.S. champion right now?
Yeah, so you just keep her going. I mean, again, I think everyone's going to have ups and downs. Or, I mean, not everyone. Like the idea is Tiffy time over. No, I mean, people still like her as she's just in a lesser role for now.
Yeah. I hear and see what you're saying, and I agree with it to an extent, but I feel like she's just like the Kiana James Julia story to me is more interesting. And I'm admitting this now publicly. We've spent this much time apart. I'm landing out the olive branch. The Kiana James Julia storyline is more interesting right now than Tiffany Stratton as my U.S. Women's Champion.
That's just crazy talk, but I like it.
I'm not wrong.
No, not necessarily. And now again, you got Tiffany hanging out with Charlotte and Alexa and kind of involved in those.
But Chelsea wants to be involved with Tiffany too. Blake Monroe wants to challenge Tiffany. There's too much Tiffany going on.
Is she at the top and as hot as she once was? Probably not. Definitely not. But is she relevant and not doing anything? I wouldn't say that. So again, I just don't think we can have 17 world champions. I don't think everyone can get all.
No, but she's your mid-card champion right now, and I don't feel that attached to the mid-card title right now. Like, I'm not that intrigued by it and everything. Yeah. She's in her Christina Aguilera Red Man dirty phase with the,
that was a good phase
and all of that. Yeah.
That was a good phase. What do you mean? No, I mean, I think she's U.S. champion. Maybe the U.S. title doesn't feel super hot right now. She'll probably beat Mia Yim in a match. I don't know. As Jay goes for the pin. Soul kicks out.
I feel like Road Dogg out here right now a little bit.
Right.
Like, we should be doing more with this goddamn belt.
Yeah, it's just not everybody.
Chelsea Green.
Yeah, just not everybody can be booked at the top all at the same time. Like, people want Julia booked more. People want Chelsea booked more.
I just want her booked well. I don't feel like she's booked well.
Who, Tiff?
Yes. And I say that even as she's a champ. That's how weird it is to feel. And I don't even think I care about the U.S. title as she's champion.
Yeah.
And she was at one point the hottest commodity in the women's division.
Yeah. And again, that's not going to last forever. I mean, I don't know at what point, we expect, like, we're just going to, somebody comes in. Like, Oba's going to go through a time in his career where he's not the hottest guy in the world like he is right now. This will fade. Like, it all fades. It always fades.
He'll be the second hottest.
Maybe.
I love this stuff from Anonymous. Nick shooting strays up and down the women's roster.
Right? Just
nobody's safe out here. It's been a minute since I've been on a SmackDown. Everybody can get it. Pause.
Right. Oh, roll up. Soul.
KJ, I saw a name from the past today. Manon Rheaume.
Manon Rheaume, the Tampa Bay's famous lady goalie.
Oh, fair enough. You got that. I didn't get that.
Where did you see that name?
I don't know. Well, I also got Brand saying Max the Emperor. Where did you see that name?
Oh, man, big clothesline by Bird Lady.
Crush on Oba, I know, but 100%. He gets all the yum-yums.
Yeah. Oh,
hey,
ole. All right, we recovered. They saved it. We recovered. We got there. What's up, Heather? What's up, Alan?
Jade Cargill or Charlotte Flair, Soruka or Lyra. Yeah, I don't think we've actually even given our own definitive picks in this.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, natural selection. 1, 2. Soul breaks it up. Charlotte wins this. I'm taking Charlotte. I'll take Charlotte.
I'll take Bird Lady.
Oh, really? So Lyra versus Liv?
Yeah, maybe. Lyra versus Liv. Good match.
Lyra's in the Royce.
You just said they're not booking her well. I just gave you an option to book her better. Put her in a better situation. So what do you want
she
from
can
me?
Lose next week instead of this week?
Well, she's still in the semifinals of the King of the Ring, or Queen of the Ring, sorry.
Oh, we're getting Fatal Influence versus Brie Bella and Paige tonight. Trick Williams U.S. title appearance.
I wish they would have advertised some of this earlier in the day.
Yeah, they're all doing it during the show.
Oh, shit.
Moonsault.
Lands on her feet. Gets thrown in. Bird Lady coming into the steal. Jade might win this. But Lyra.
Oh, superplex powerbomb.
Everyone going for a ride. The top
Jade versus Liv. Jade versus
Liv. What is happening right now?
Now we're all working together.
Are we good? Are we good? Oh, that was not
we moved
pretty.
from a suplex to a Death Valley Driver Samoan drop spot.
Yeah, Charlotte was going for a suplex. I guess, yeah, we wanted to get her up on in the rack position, and then it would look like a bit of a hard coming down, sir.
Boston, Nick, serious question. Then they announced things for you tonight. No, we were clearly, literally just discussing that, how they didn't announce things beforehand.
Well, they announced the Fatal 4-Ways. It's pretty big.
Yes, because they had to be there. It's like, well, I can't even fault you because that's my same argument with Slammiversary of everyone's like, they have announced matches. I said they announced every title's be on the line. So there's like 10 matches right there.
You know part of it.
Yeah, have. Oh, so going up top. Drop kick.
Soul down, banging the mat.
Oh.
Ruka might steal this.
She hurt herself. Okay, she kept up.
I thought she might have, that stung. But she's up. Soul's a star. And I'm
Jade in the ring post, small package. Lyra, if you're fucking right. Okay.
I just felt like Bird Lady would make the one, like Jade and Charlotte cancel each other out. And then Soul's been busy doing other things. But Soul could get the win. But right now, Bird Lady's the only one standing. Down goes Jade.
Oh, Soul's moonsault.
Soul's about to mooney. Soul Ruka to the floor. Coming down hard.
She hit on Becky to where she landed a bit short and pretty much clean on her feet.
She crumpled. She looked like slinkied.
Anytime someone says slinky, all I can think of is the scene from Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
No, so close.
So close. It makes a slinkity sound. Springboard splash.
1, 2 counts.
2. Ruka wants to be double champ.
Honestly, she could be somebody that could win this. Honestly. Even though she is already a champ, but she could be, like you said, double champ.
Right, as I think we either are going into or coming out of a commercial break for some.
I'm in picture.
Okay, as we got a bulldog-ish choke, and now, Charlotte's Devil's Kiss rendition.
Yeah.
She did it first, I will admit, but doesn't mean you did it better.
No, she's doing like the moonsault, suplexing through it.
Two.
Dos amigos, dos.
That was so close. I think she was standing on her hair.
Sorry, I think I just missed somebody. But the Solution went up. Just Joe, second commercial break during this match. Is it really?
Yeah, they've been going for a while.
Fair enough.
Oh, Lyra, reverse Boston.
Nair, this match is actually better than the whole AW show. It's at least better paced.
It's a great match. And Nair, you got a point. Like, somebody can let me know, what match that we got on Wednesday was more kind of back and forth and exciting than this. And this has its flaws.
Paul, I think the commercials are winning this match tonight.
One's a picture-in-picture. Does that count?
Yeah. Well, that's AW specialty. 316. Question, KJ and Nick. If you have pen, how you book women's matches for SummerSlam? Which women's matches? You got to be a little bit more specific.
Yeah, we kind of touched on this in the pre-show 316. I think we're building for Raquel, Liv, Judgment Day, all that, all the way into SummerSlam, no matter how we do it. And then on this side, it's kind of up in the air as far as, Jade, Rhea, Charlotte. I think triple threat, Jade, Rhea, Charlotte, SummerSlam. Fatal 4-way with Io.
I have an interesting thought that just popped into my head because everybody's talking about CM Punk, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. They could be coming back for SummerSlam. When are they coming back? What's going on? Where's Stephanie McCourt? When's she going to come back? Why is nobody talking about that? What happens when
Right.
Stephanie McCourt shows back up?
Right.
Does she just all the way back to the world title?
Right. She pretty much will, I imagine. So she'll get in that mix pretty quick. But I mean, if you have a really good thing going with like Liv and Judgment Day and Raquel and Roxanne, I'd have no problem with Stephanie going to SmackDown and then doing it over here, because I'll mix things up a little and she can go put her in the ring with the Charlottes of the world. Big back elbow. Another ad break. It's politer than most say it.
Sorry?
I was going to say another ad break. It's politer than most people say it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I really just don't want to see Jade versus Rhea again. We've seen it a lot recently, and I get they love their threequels, but you can still spread them out quite a bit. We saw threequels between Cody and Roman spread out over like 2 years.
Right? What a great sequence. Soul taking the foot, then hitting the back elbow, but Jade reversing it with a spine buster again. A great level of energy to this match.
Don't you love it when important shit happens in commercial, in picture?
Right?
Like the doctor stoppage from the other week with Ken Roosh and MJF.
The jokes, right? Got picture in picture. WWE Crackdown. What's up, Brian?
Why did that make me laugh so fucking much? What's up, Brian? Just so like fucking be gone thought. Oh, they're teaming together.
I mean, that would be
superplex, double soul snatcher.
You could do. They would be an interesting team.
Two non-blondes. Spaz with a $5 super chat. KJ, thought on Canadian news. MLP and TSN announced the debut episode of MLP Mayhem will be July 15th, and their time slot is midnight every Wednesday.
I know how we may want to talk. I know midnight, right? It's still something. And I remember back in the day, like ECW being on at like fucking 1 a.m. You had to find it.
Oh, what the
half the time you were stumbling through the channels, you found it by accident. It's a starting point, Spaz. Midnight might not be ideal, but I'm still pumped to see the fact that MLP has made it to Canadian national TV. So that's celebrate that victory. We've known this is coming for quite a while now. And I'm curious to see what they can do. But with Jaded.
1, 2, Lyra breaks it
Lyra, what a match. Okay.
I still remember going through when you'd find like ECW on TSN at like 1 or TNN at like 1 a.m. and everything. It's still something. It may not. And rolls on the right leg. 1, 2, Lyra breaks it up.
And they're booing Lyra. They're booing Lyra.
She's gonna fucking win it. She's gonna fucking
dude. I can't believe
go
it.
take a break.
I think I win the break.
That ref's hand slap. I'm out of here.
I think I did. I win
selection.
What the fuck?
2.
Are we getting a match of the week right now?
We getting match of the show.
What?
I said we got match of the show. Super kicks all around.
But this is slowly, like quickly, actually turning into match of the week. Like it's the pace, and we go right into the figure 8.
Tap.
That means I go.
Yeah, you can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at. I would let you go. The men's match might out deliver this.
But like, fuck it. Bird Lady wins. You can have that. But Charlotte Flair. Oh, lol, Charlotte.
No, because now you get her versus Liv, and I think honestly you could end up to where if you don't get your Judgment Day v Judgment Day final, you could get Charlotte versus Raquel.
Oh wow! Charlotte reached out and like shook Soul's hand, which just felt like something she just did. They're really trying to make her babyface.
part that she was supposed to do. That's one of those of like a thank you.
Yeah.
You've allowed me to kind of live vicariously through you a little bit.
They could do a mother-daughter gimmick. They could do Freaky Friday.
No, you did not just say that. It would at least be sister, big sister.
I don't know, man. They could do Freaky Friday.
Stepbrother, all that.
Charlotte is fucking. Charlotte is the mom. And Soul is Lindsay Lohan.
You go walk off whatever fantasy talk.
Jamie Lee Curtis out here.
You go take a walkabout. You go cool off.
Flair versus Liv Morgan's an interesting matchup unto itself because, again, how does this go? I think.
Well, and could Charlotte win the whole damn thing?
No.
Charlotte Rhea.
She could. But like I said, I think they're going to try and do potentially a triple threat for SummerSlam.
Oh,
as Tiffy's on Angry Time.
Tell me she is not Christina Aguilera. Want to get dirty? It's about time to right now.
Don't start bringing back my childhood memories.
As Chelsea Green shows up to defend her
with a stick,
Canadian American with a kendo stick.
I'll kill everyone, last one of you.
That's the thing is Chelsea's better than Tiffany right now. Like Chelsea's amazing. Chelsea
better.
Should be the champ.
Chelsea is the perfect example of when you have someone like Chelsea and you don't push her, we kind of resent the other people you do. They tried Julia, not better than Chelsea. They tried fucking Tiffy. Oh, Fatu's here. The fam's all here, folks.
Jay gonna handle his business tonight.
Oh, Jay on his own.
Now, could you see a point to where the bloodline holds all the gold again?
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, Jacob says, I'm not here for Jay. I'm here to talk to Solo.
Just making, and no one's questioning this? Just man's making moves? You just talking to the enemy?
That's interesting. And basically, Jacob saying nobody will interfere tonight. So your ringside enforcer
going to bring a truce, bring balance to the force between the MFTs and the bloodline, a unified front.
Does Jacob go to Solo and be like, I'm running your team now, and we're going to go get him? And
that's one of those. It's like Ice Cube going back to, Dr. Dre, what have you, one of those. No, we can do this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a commercial break. Nick, I'm gonna take a pause on that one, buddy. I'll be right back.
You can have that. That ain't what I'm mad at. There you go. As KJ is taking a pause, I think I broke him. But Spaz is still up there with the $5 super chat. We are in commercial break. As I see 70 some odd people kicking it with us, let's see if we can get up to that triple digits. But be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We do this for anything and everything. Trust me, we're out here live when they're live and covering anything and even beyond out there. Just out here the other night for TNA. Missed the middle one. Loves you guys. Tried. Okay. Spaz with a $10 super chat. I got you now. I keep bringing you guys bad takes from social media to try out. The bloodline really needs to take a look at the Death Rider. Oh, my God. To learn how to book an in-depth Shades of Grey leader. Oh, why did I click on this now when KJ wasn't here? Remind him to come back to this. But yeah, no. And I don't even like everybody that's tried to do the whole which member's the best member of the Shield. No, Mox is this, and I really don't know out of those three what you would put Mox the best at in ring. He's not been the biggest draw. He's not the best in ring. He's not the best promo. And I don't even understand the whole, I'm sick of the bloodline. I don't want to see this come back, everything like that. It's revisionist. It's still very much going through different iterations. And Roman's still the top guy, like as much as everybody wants the gangbusters on it. That they're still cheering OTC when he's taking on Jacob. They're still getting shutting down city blocks when this man's walking around in Italy. Like, he is the guy. More so even than Cody Rhodes still, as they're both still champion. But yeah, he is still the guy, and it is the top thing and has been the top thing for quite some time. I get that a lot of people want to try and go back to, oh, well, they're trying to just bring back the old vibes. So fucking let them. It was good then. So why do you want to be mad? Like, let it can happen. Let it play out. And even then, I'm intrigued of what we're going to do with Jacob. But I digress. As John C. Bloodline Chapter 5. Yeah. Where's everybody going back to Heyman saying we're just in the first quarter? Anthony, what up? Big Nick. Flair is 40 years old. Flair is definitely more than 40 years old. How much time does she... Oh, okay. Wrong Flair. Got you. Okay. Understood. How much time does she have left, you think, to go 100%? I don't think she's got any bit of slowing down. Like, that's the thing is, now, honestly, and I think a bit with... Why are they showing... Oh, they're showing Carmelo at the Patriots training camp. Who's going to be the Bills representative? Now you're making me want to root against Carmelo because he's showing he's a goddamn Patriots fan. But I don't think that there's any sign of sort of signs that Charlotte's slowing down. And I think with so the New England Patriots are in 10, because they're in Providence, Rhode Island. Yup-de-doo, Basil. But I think with the more limited schedules, the lack of house shows, etc., of that we're seeing longevity added to careers as they're adding longevity to this goddamn debut. Oh, so now Blake's going after Charlotte. She's going after every blonde. She's doing the Tony Storm gimmick of I've got to copy every blonde woman. She was there 2 weeks ago in the flesh, in person. And now she's back video packages. In Veer Mahan ass vibes to me for Blake Monroe. I get everybody's going to think I'm crash out, but I kind of am. She's talented and I want to see her. That's where I'm getting mad is I want to see her in ring. Cool. You can do all these Vogue and catalog video packages. Put her in the goddamn ring and have her wrestle fucking somebody at this point. Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, whoever at this point. I'm so goddamn sick of her in video packages. She already didn't get that super over in NXT. And now you've got her video package. Shows up for 1 week, video package. Debut tonight. Is that what she said? Finally, hopefully, maybe. The Ring General. I want that shirt. Jacket, jumper, whatever the fuck it is. Sweater. Just that clean style. The thing is, I want to see Gunther be champion, but I don't know who would challenge him once he beats Cody and could lose because the first challenger to the new champion is going to lose because I don't think they'd have him win it to drop it again. I love that jacket. I got yelled at for wanting them to put Royce Keys on TV. Nick, be careful with this path you're going down with Blake. I didn't yell at you. Did I yell at you? Might have yelled at you. But at least with Royce Keys, they didn't tease him for getting 72 weeks. You know, he was just kind of there, and then he wasn't there, and then they started bringing him back. Blake's been teased ever since she was getting called up. As Finn backstage with Kathy Kelly. Oh, he's got the Balor Club merch on again. And shout out also, I did see, R-Truth. You lost your muscle. What? R-Truth is welcoming Finn to SmackDown because, the Judgment Day connections and everything. So, yeah, you're going to get now that Finn's officially on SmackDown, you're going to get him and Priest being buddy again. Who does Finn start to go against now? Do you get a Finn Ilya? Do you get a Finn Sammy? Do you get a Finn this, a Finn that? Oh! Judgment Day, back together again. Yeah, I love Truth. Truth. Ray Fenix versus Axiom tonight. AAA Cruiserweight Championship. There you go. Yes, Boston. They debuted him at the Rumble. Then he disappeared. Then for like a month and a half, they kept teasing him with podcast things and promo packages. But they didn't tease him on screen during the shows. Excuse me. That's the thing that I have issue and I take umbrage with, is that they keep teasing Blake Monroe on screen during the fucking shows. If you had a teaser, just put it on the fucking show. Next week, they got the MFTs. So is next week Truth going to actually be healed up? Priest is in this kind of weird spot of he's very much making sure Truth knows this is it. This is all we need. We don't need no Royce. We don't need no this. We don't need no that. So it's interesting to see, is Priest going to start to maybe pivot towards a heel turn or anything? Does he at some point turn on Truth because Truth's trying to be the welcome committee to everybody? As Brie, Bella, and Paige coming out right now. I don't even know if we would have a slide for this. We'll draft that one up there. Because trust me, I think you're going to need it to stay hydrated during this match. As Paige and Brie Bella about to take on Fatal Influence. I don't believe it's for the tag belts. But I'm interested to see how long this team stays around. I do hope that Paige, once this team is done, stays as a singles competitor. I still think that Paige has got a good bit that she could have another bit of a career in WWE. I think the Bellas are all but done and dusted once they're, once they drop a belt or something, once they lose a match or two, they're out. But you're getting the tag match coming up next as we go to commercial. And I do think that the Fatal Influence is going to be kind of taking over the women's division. I'm surprised how much that it wasn't just JC Jane moving up, of that they moved them up as an entire faction. And so now you've got Fallon Henley and Laney Reed kind of as like the tag team option of this faction. But could this be setting up a tag team title match? Maybe, I hope. There's more, honestly, almost more focus on the women's tag team division than there is on either women's championship right now.
Yums.
Yes, it's definitely all the yum yums from the voice beyond out there. Casper the friendly yum yum out there. But I'm in commercial break getting the advertisement for Braun Strowman's show, which has anyone watched any bit of? I feel like it's been interesting. It's allegedly gotten over pretty well. They now kind of run it pretty much all around SmackDown pre and post, but I haven't watched a minute of it. OG Dale got Fatal Influence. There you go. Somehow it looks like a lowercase L, but I got you. I want R-Truth. That was that old school. Well, that was when weren't they in Paris to where that was an illegal activity that they did. Don't be sad. Grab some knee pads or I'll body slam your dad. You're trying to take Mason Rook's gimmick out there? Fatal Influence for the win. I got Scream Mode to win tonight. There you go. Is it kind of a title eliminator without being a title eliminator? Because I know you've still got the Irresistible Force out there. You've still got Bayley and Lyra. You've still got Charlexa as a bit of a tag team. You've still got Mission and BFAB. So there is still a bit of a division around it, but we'll see. What did I do? Ain't no such thing as halfway rooks. Absolutely. Scared to death. Scared to look at us. Yeah. Look. Get Graham Brook. You got me quoting 8 Mile now. But yeah, no. That's why when sharing the call out for the stream for Tuesday and everything with Rook taking on Nakurov, they got to use Mobb Deep out there. Ain't no such thing as halfway Rooks. Which also shout out the Wu-Tang Clan because the Knicks made their goddamn 29-point comeback right after the Wu-Tang Clan performed. So very much got that Wu energy. Telling people to grab knee pads or you manhandle the desk. That's yeah. But you know. Roderick, what up? Just Joe. Remember, Bree mode is stronger than the hardest mode on Streets of Rage 2. Oh. That's another here. Since we've had all the we're getting Street Fighter coming out. We've had Mortal Kombat 2 coming out in theaters already. Hashtag not sponsored, but I think WWE sponsored. But let me know either in the chat or in the comments after the stream if you're watching the replay. If you decide to just leave a comment after the fact there, you can do it live both. But what is your favorite fighting game? Whether it be Street Fighter, whether it be again Marvel versus Capcom, Mortal Kombat, Christ Almighty, Streets of Rage. Why am I blanking on the god? I had literally the fucking Killer Instinct. That's what I was trying to think of. Okay, I was like, that's the one that I always remembered playing this out of on N64, or was it N64 or Super Nintendo that I was playing on? But either way, I digress. But yeah, what's your favorite fighting game out there? My favorite fighting game is Oh god, yeah, that's damn for sure. Just got Invincible versus. I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy. Fair enough. Yeah. The Rook is cooking. Do you smell what the Rook is cooking? Imagine if he came up to that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of Mortal Kombat. I would put above Street Fighter for me. Then was the random Mortal Kombat versus DC. Then there was Injustice was the fucking like DC fighting game for a minute. As I'm getting Fatal Influence out there, as Dale's calling for the Yum Yums. This is the Yum Yum Patrol. Now I gotta find the button.
Yum Yums. Yum Yums.
They have really taken over this call up. But like they're the Trick Williams of the women's division when it comes to this call up. Of they have taken it by goddamn storm. And Fallon Henley, shut up and take my money. About to be a fucking main eventer, I feel, in the next 5 to 10 years. But Soul Calibur, yeah, that was fucking solid. Marvel versus Capcom was always fun, but more on like the arcade machines than like at home. Well, does Super Smash Bros. Count as a fighting game? Now I'm going completely on the tangents, but I have Fatal Influence out here, so let me know, folks, who you got. Whether you got Fatal Influence or you got, is it Scream Mode? Is that the official name they're going by now? Fatal Influence reminds me of The Craft. Yeah. Well, that's what the Sisters of Sin and Tekla there of Sky Blue
Twisted Sister.
Tekla. Yes, but no, I'm forgetting who was in the House of Black Julia Hart and Sky Blue and Tekla. That's very much they're trying to do their version of The Craft. Speaking of The Craft, the man who built The Craft.
What am I, fucking Noah?
Yes.
Get on the ark, folks. We are the WFU ark.
Our favorite, right?
Listen, the world's going to hell in a handbasket. Join us now.
Been around the world and now, yeah.
But we are off and running with Scream Mode. Yes, officially Scream Mode. Scream Mode. Also, Nikki Bella's nickname in high school. So it's kind of funny.
Oh, no. Well, I hope, and I talked about this while you're on a pause, that I think that Paige should hopefully stay around whenever the Bellas disband and everything, and they probably pack it up once Nikki's back. of Paige, I think, could almost have a second career in WWE. And
yeah, I think she signed with that hope.
What?
I think she signed with that hope.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she had the whole, emotional reaction when she got cleared medically.
Yeah, like, I mean, she signed with that hope. And I mean, again, I think at times we forget, like, Paige is 33. Like, she's younger than some of the other women that we see regularly. Like,
yeah, well, it was what was it? Corey Curtis that was out there asking about Paige being 40 and everything, and some people, might be on the decline or the back nine. And Paige, despite injuries and everything, has still very much like got tank in the gas in the tank. Fuck.
I got tank in the gas, all right.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
I got a full tank of unleaded.
Oh, this one. Spaz reminded me at KJ asked KJ the question. I keep bringing you guys bad takes from social media to trout. The Bloodline really needs to take a look at the Death Riders to learn how to book an in-depth Shades of Grey leader.
The ending of that, the little twist at the end there. Does Moxley even qualify as Shades of Grey? What the fuck are we saying? I love that online take, but that is somehow some people feel. But like Moxley is insane. Like to me, like Moxley is like fucking. It's like watching Rugrats, but they're all grown up now and they're wrestlers. Like Tommy,
we don't have responsibilities.
Moxley's Tommy. Responsibility, right? Like
we don't have responsibilities.
Someone out there do that up of like Moxley.
Yeah, but
is
at least
Tommy.
he's not out there. Naked is good. Naked is free. All right.
True.
Does that make Marina Angelica? So now let's who's the Rugrats of Yuta and Garcia are Phil. They're very much friends. Does that make
is Claudio
or who's Chucky?
Is Claudio Chucky or is Pac Chucky? I think Pac might be Chucky. Claudio's kind of the odd man out.
Who's Dill? Because or Cynthia? Because you got to get. There's not enough. Or Susie. Sorry. Now we're getting so
deep.
The lore look at this. Of the Rugrats and everything.
We get a hot tag.
No, someone should just do Tony Khan as Stu. Of like Stu, why are you making pudding?
He kind of looks like Stu.
Midnight, and I've lost control of my life. That is 100% Tony Khan with AEW because it's midnight and I've lost control of my life.
Right. No, the Moxley stuff is shit. It makes no sense. It's like a bad corn. It's like bad corn. You heard me. It just like in the quality of the acting. I mean, we've seen Will Ospreay acting as a workout bench. We've seen them doing random push-ups, random places. Their whole cool badass like hangout is crawl space.
Local drama kid acting. It's one of those like to where we are the day players and we are like you're in a town of 1,000 people and you got a community theater and the same 13 people keep playing the same roles.
Yeah, like Moxley thinks he's an artist. Like Moxley's like that guy, one of the buddy everyone has that has a guitar. And every time you're having a good time, he has to break it out because he could have been something. I would have been something.
As Jim, someone do this edit of Moxley there as the guitar from Animal House, and then KJ as Jim Belushi just shows up and just scratches the shit out of the guitar.
I'm in. It's so ridiculous. Like that's like there are some issues. I heard Jericho talking. The more Jericho talks, the more you realize Jericho's fucked. Like he's just done. He is toasted, man. He has drank his own Kool-Aid for so long that it's this idea that they're like, we're creating artistic magic. You're not. You're literally the fucking auditioner that shows up at American Idol and can't carry a tune in a bucket and don't understand why you didn't get a golden ticket. That is John Moxley. My family says my voice is beautiful. Get the fuck out of here. You're terrible at your job.
I'm a peacock, and you got to let me fly.
Oh, there you go. He's flocking off. As we are rolling, folks. And just for the fun of it, where is it? Yeah, apparently I don't have it anymore. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Peacock, you got to let me fly.
Let's go. Sister Twisted. As right now, Fallon makes a tag. Bree's been in trouble for quite a while. Show us Muscles kayfabe. J-fabe. Let's go. What up, MDB, by the way? I feel like I haven't said hello to you yet, but welcome back, Mr. Kneepad Patroller. Big Nick, Fatal Influence over the Elegance brand. Yeah, I know I'm not Big Nick, but yeah, that's a yes. Facts. Brie, Bella, Paige, or Lainey Reed, Fallon Henley, who will win? Is this for the titles? Is this a title match? If this is non-title, I'll say Fatal Influence. If it's for the title, I'm going to say not them yet. But they could surprise me. So I don't even have a graphic for this one. Still have a Fatal 4-Way to come up. We're going to get more Gunther and Cody.
I believe the match is non-title.
Non-title. So that helps as far as, yeah, they're probably going to win then. Dun, dun, dun. Speaking of Kraft, macaroni and cheese, pause, in the house. I see what we did there. It took me a second to remember what happened. Big Dog, good to see you, sir. Hassan, I vote for Bree team. Scream mode. Lainey Reed, good Lord. Fatal Influence in general, as, are tapping all types of high scores. It's crazy. Dakota Kai was 37. And again, one of the things that I think were a contributing factor that, Dakota Kai's had some issues and she's 37. Does that mean she's done at 37? No. But it is a consideration when you're doing what you're doing. But here comes Paige. Nice reaction from the crowd. Press. Punches. Nice suplex by Paige. If Paige can go like this, we got no problems. It's fun to see her back. And again, you almost have to remind people how, that she's young, super young. Big kick. Happy Smackdown. What's up, Z-Man? I'll take the tank into gas. Johnny Knoxville. Pretty much. Right? Like, Moxley thinks he's making Scorsese classics and he's making Jackass. Is that fair? Is that fair? Spaz, what other ones you got for me, buddy? What else you got for us out there? Pack his dill. I like it. Chucky Puck. That's crazy. You go find another wrestling channel. Spend 7 minutes talking about Rugrats. Random. As we go for the pin, that was a weird spot. But Bray mode from the top, drop kick. Came down hard. Eats a knee. That missile drop kick. Brie came down hard. CM Punk traded to SmackDown, possibly. Big talks about that. And I got no problem with that. Do Punk Cody. That will cook. And see if you can make Punk go heel. I don't know if you can, though. Better faction, Death Riders of the System. I feel like if I say the system, it's going to show a wealth of bias. Me being a little too unfair. The system isn't what it was once upon a time. I'll say the Death Riders have a slight edge, just on positioning. But we definitely, we got help! As Jane pulls Fallon into the ropes. Dun, dun, dun. Jade throwing a temper tantrum. And she's getting the boot. You are out. Crowd's loud. Now we get a roll up. Oh, Bree flips her back over. Slides out. And there we go. We kind of got a little taste of twin magic. I know. Paige and Bree look nothing alike. But you got what I meant. As Bree pulls a fast one, the ref gets distracted, and this is far from over. Now, I did think non-title, they might get they might take the L, but Now you've just pissed off your heel faction. So we'll see what happens. But nice win. Decent match. I didn't hate it. The AEW's women's division is more depressing than the Euphoria finale, and people need to leave Kathy Kelly alone. Hashtag 2 takes 1 chat. Facts. Love it, Spaz. Thank you for 5 bones in the bucket. We appreciate you, sir. AEW's women's division feels just about as irrelevant as it can. And if anybody wants to compare the bracket for the women's Owen Hart and the bracket for the Queen of the Ring, it's not even a fair comparable. Weak sauce. They could have booked the women's Owen tournament so much better, and they didn't. As we go back to last Friday, where Gunther's being choked out and Sammy shows up, what impact will Sammy play in all this? Will Sammy cost Cody Rhodes the title? As Cody topes Sammy. People tell me my Kool-Aid is legendary. I believe you, my guy. Let's go. I got some gems. I'm going hunting. As we go to the back with Sammy, which I'm sure MDB is thrilled about, the last real good guy. I want that shirt. As he's talking to Johnny, Candace doesn't care anymore. At what point does Candace just leave Johnny? Or maybe not. He seems like he's always a little stiff. Pause. I want that shirt. As Sammy said he's going to go out and talk to Cody. Johnny's still dead. When does Johnny Gargano, does he do this just until his contract's over? He's contractually obligated to show up and plank every week. Is that Johnny's thing? Triple H is mad that Ciampa left, and to punish Johnny every week, we're going to do spots with you laying there. It's never going to go anywhere, and then you can just go away. Let's go. I am the GOAT. Well, get a goat and let's go. Let's go. Ray Phoenix, Saxium going to be absolute banger. Yes, absolutely. Brie Bella needs to take her geriatric acid. She's trying. Her in this tag team thing doesn't suck. It's not great, but it doesn't suck. And they're going to give those belts to Fatal Influence, I imagine. No title match. We appreciate you. That's what. Dale, let's go. I'm upset now, Spaz. Oh, no. Don't be upset. Don't cry. Dry your eye. Jay gone from ringside. Or JC, yeah. Well, before JC even got a chance to leave, the pin happened. So it looks like I'm finally catching up. We are on a commercial break, folks. We got lots more coming your way. Don't forget, we are coming back on Sunday, 7 p.m. We go live, and it will be now our second annual, but part 2, Wrestling with Mental Health. We're going to jump on. We're going to talk a little bit of men's mental health during Men's Mental Health Month. I know a vast majority of our listeners are male, but the ladies are invited too. You can come give your insight and your experiences as well. It's an open door to everybody out there. We're looking forward to this one. It's something near and dear to our heart here at the channel. It's something that we feel it doesn't get talked about enough, doesn't get enough notoriety. And at the rate things are going for the males out there, it's something we need to talk about more. We want more men out there to realize that they are not alone. They have friends. They have people they can talk to, even just random wrestling dudes. But be here on Sunday. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We were going to talk a lot about it. We're going to go open forum. We're going to do some Q&As. We're going to talk to you guys and see how you feel. But again, be a friend. Tell a friend. Don't forget, we did get the merch as well. Every single one of these shirts that get purchased, the money goes to the American Mental Health Society, I believe it is. But Wrestling with Mental Health, be a friend, tell a friend. Hoodies, tank tops, T-shirts, various colors. Go get yours today. Support a great cause during Men's Mental Health Month. Plus, you get a badass shirt to rock with from now on. Letting other people in the world know. Be a friend, tell a friend. So shout out to that. Do not miss Sunday, 7 p.m. Should be a fun one and good. It's nice. And I know I keep saying fun, and it doesn't sound like it's going to be a fun topic, but we got to look on the bright side. Speaking of the bright side.
I don't know if I'm exactly the bright side, but I'm another side. But yes, no. Speaking of a random wrestling dude,
Right.
but no, very much. We've talked about it at length, and I know you and I have talked about it on screen and off screen of how much we've helped each other through mental health difficulties and everything like that, and how the chats played into all of that, and very much, very much doesn't understand how much they've helped us at times when they don't even understand it. But yeah, it's something that very much needs to be talked about and should be talked about just in general, whether you're male, female, this, that, or whatever your pronouns may be. But it's something that needs to be discussed and actually should be an open forum and be able to discuss about, like we do with the wrestling.
Oh, as we go to, yes. And I thought, okay, Los Garza's here, and I didn't know they were still here,
They survive. They survive.
You still work here? But they are outside the lab. Danhausen's evil laboratory. What is he cooking up in there?
Nick got too many sleeves. You need to cut it out.
Man.
I actually share a birthday with Uncle Joey.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
Dave Coulier. The guy responsible for one of the best alternative albums of the 90s. Jagged Little Pill.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. She was mad. Uncle Joey.
Miz is still getting shocked. He's got the white stripe. He's still shocked.
Oh, God, I like this.
This goes into the NBA Finals and Danhausen is now a pop culture icon. Oh, yeah, he's the Frankenstein me. Oh, Big Dog in Dexter's Danhausen Laboratory, where Missy blows his experiments.
So we broke the Miz?
Now Kit's shocked.
Oh, shit. Down goes Kit.
Danhausen's growing an army of zombies out here. Oh, what? Did you have a sparkler in his pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
Right? Did your junk just sparkle?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn coming out to talk to Cody Rhodes at the advice of Johnny Gargano through Candace.
Which, yeah, I heard you of Johnny. We hardly knew ye.
Is this how it goes?
This is the end, my friend. I feel like does he come alive? We've got all the Frankensteins out there.
Well, could he join a heel Sammy situation?
Well, which, by the way, I hate to burst your bubble. How many people are going to be wearing the last real guy shirt as they're accosting a female wrestling fan at an airport and everything like that? Of the last real nice guy.
I want the shirt. That's a good shirt.
That screams neckbeard to me.
I love that shirt. That's a wicked shirt, neckbeard or not. I don't know why that screams neckbeard, but yeah, the last. Telling me, like I said, I feel like you're going to see something that's going to be out there terrible
in front of
product
a hotel
placement
with a notebook of autograph placards.
It's usually CM Punk.
Just going to be wearing that shirt,
right? That's a good shirt, and it's true. The last real good guy in wrestling takes shit from everybody.
He's a good guy.
He's the nicest guy in the world. He's the moral compass of the company. He is out for everyone's best interest, and nobody appreciates him.
What is he out for? Everyone's best interest or his best interest?
Just everyone else's. He's a selfless soul. He cares more for others than he does for him.
Could this be the entryway back into Kevin Owens?
It could be. Let's go.
The last real good guys. That's their tag team. Sami and Kevin Owens right again.
Sammy's milking it. Some cheers, some boos.
Well, he very much likes to bring up the what did I do to get booed? What did I do to make people hate me?
I'm a good guy. Why are you booing me? Yeehaw!
Considering I was in Europe.
Oh, he's doing it. I'm not comparing the American crowd to the European crowd, but they love me in Europe.
I'm big in France.
I'm big in France. Big Cass is going to be Danhausen's
I'm here.
Sammy and Garg's first War Raiders in AAA. I don't know.
But what is it going to take to get Gargano out of planking?
I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, are they just going to plank him out the door?
I'm surprised they haven't already. That's what I thought when you kind of had Ciampa teasing some stuff and everything. Mm-hmm. That you thought that was going to be what it would be.
How long's Ciampa been in AEW? 4 months now? 3 months? 5?
If AEW has, respectfully, the Young Bucks, FTR, the New Day, DIY, all on your fucking tag team roster, and you still fuck it up?
Yeah. I keep begging. I'm begging, Nick. I'm begging that TK just turns his attention to this because there's so much tag team talent over there. Like, I was honest earlier about the women's division is not even close. But in this case, here comes Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes.
But that becomes the biggest thing with like they have so much potential. Even say you don't get Johnny, but if you did, that's another name. But you got MCMG, you got the grizzled young vets. All you got to do is
they're getting New Day. They're getting New Day.
The New Day feels like a slam dunk, a layup that's already happening. So, I mean, you have so much potential. Book 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 tag matches a week between 2 shows, and just let that division grow. That will be popular just because of how good the teams are.
Do you need to kill the trios division to get back to a focus on the tag team division?
I think the trios division's useless. It is like
it's never worked. It's never worked.
Right? Like they're like the fake balls that people hang from the back of their pickups. Of
the truck balls,
like
truck nuts.
They're kind of clever, but they're not really.
Want to get nuts? Let's get
nuts. Bowls. But yeah, I don't get it. It's just useless. There for nothing.
And I'm sure there's going to be some Jim Cornette or somebody out there that's like, well, in the 1950s in Memphis, they did the trios division. The Fabulous Freebirds made it work. The Von Erichs made it work. Yeah, but none of that's a thing anymore at this point. And they're so, like, honest to God, gun to head. Could anyone tell me right now without Googling who the trios champions are right now?
I was literally about to say that. What do the trios mean? Nothing. And it takes away from the tag team division. And we've seen it a lot. Like, we're tag team champs. We got a friend. We're like, it's just this constant nothingness. Get rid of it. It's just another scab. Just pick it off and let's move on. Let it heal.
Instead of building stories for talent that aren't in their main title pictures, Tony seems like he's just, and wrestling as a whole seems like we'll just build titles for them to go at. And it's build stories versus titles.
Yeah, because what you can do is if you have a tag team division and no trios division, you have the champion, you have the challenger, and then you have a couple teams that are having a rivalry outside of that. And then you have a couple other teams that are just having good matches to keep them fresh in people's mind till they move up and down the chart.
Right. Well,
one of my favorite arenas on earth.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop.
And my friend Sammy's. What do you want to talk about? My friend Sami Zayn. Can you be Cody for once?
Who's what?
Can you just be Cody for once? Stop with this bullshit. I love this. This is why Sammy's money.
Sammy's so good on the mic. Like, Sammy is better on the mic than Cody will ever be, respectfully.
I got nothing.
No, it's one of the, I'm being honest, of Kevin's better on the mic. Most heels that Cody goes against out better than him on the mic. Cody's not that strong on the mic. Cody's good in marketing, in
Cody Rhodes.
Get the fired up and my daddy.
Right. Cody Rhodes.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie are trios champs, right? Yeah. 100.
Pretty much.
Facts. They're taking on the Chipmunks at Forbidden Door.
Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Belts. Yeah.
Next week we're gonna get fucking Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum.
I don't even get that one.
See if anyone knows that one.
Road apples, crab apples. Road Rudes.
He's right. I saved you, Cody. I saved you.
And you went and you toe-paid me. I didn't toe-pay you. You toe-paid me.
Right? You're standing tall and I'm laying on my ass. What the fuck is going on?
They just raised tariffs on knee pads because KJ is supporting Sami Zayn. Trios 8, the NWA World 6-Man Tag Team. Whoa. That's a lot in that true, one sentence.
But it's not. It's not. It's not even close.
None of them should exist. How about that? None. Nobody. You don't need to explain it to me. Big dog. Nope. The trios champs are Manny, Mo, and Jack, the Pet Boys. You called me out in a public. There is.
I like this.
What's the most personal it's felt with Cody in a minute?
Right.
Of you're calling me fake. You're calling me a phony. A big fat phony.
Who is Ren and Stimpy in AEW? Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara.
That would be him and Ortiz. If you're gonna do Eddie,
right. I thought he was hanging out with Sammy Guevara a little bit. Maybe.
Sammy's in
Los Ingobernables. He actually makes Cody a better promo.
Cody's good in the response. Cody's good in the chase. He's not good in the driver's seat. He's good in the passenger.
Oh, poor Sammy. Look, everyone just mean. Look, Sammy I'm happy for you, Cody. I was so happy. I'm a good guy. I like this switch. And that becomes a tagline all the time. But I'm a good guy. He's going to fuck some shit up and then go, but I'm a good guy.
It feels Kevin Owens. It feels like, does Cody have the same play always put in front of him when it comes to the heels? Like, the heels are always better, I feel, than Cody Rhodes in a lot of this. Like, how many times are we going to get Cody taking the same pitch down the pipe and everything and missing or foul balling or whiffing before we start to question Cody's the issue, not everybody else, not the booking, not who he's going against. Cody's the issue.
Cody's the issue? What issue? What's the issue?
Cody's not going to lose that title anytime soon.
So that's an issue?
Yes.
Oh,
because Sammy's the better part of this. Am I wrong?
Sammy being a better promo, so Sammy should win the title? I like that. I'm with him. I'm not going to argue on that. I got no counterpoint to that idea.
You started contrarian. Like, I got you on the side.
I was like, okay, wait, I can live with that.
Wait, yeah.
But Cody's all fired up. You're crying. You're not the Sami Zayn, feeling the love.
Funny coming from you, Cody, about crying.
Right? The king of the crybabies. This is an interesting side plot, the fact that he's fighting Gunther coming up, right?
But that feels irrelevant at this point. Whether it be because of the King of the Ring, whether it be because of this, it feels like it's predetermined. Does Gunther win that? Do you feel right now like Gunther's the favorite to win that?
No, I don't. I don't know if he's a favorite, but to say that there's no chance, I think Sami could cost Cody the title.
I'm sorry.
He slapped him. He slapped him. He slapped him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How many times have you been in the same exact situation in a bar with your bro? Of like, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault.
Sami slaps Cody. Sami slaps Cody, folks. And Sami instantly goes into apology mode.
Oh, he's gonna hug him and he's gonna crossroads him.
Sami sucks.
Oh! That's the same slap he did to Dwayne. That's the same slap he did to Dwayne.
Oh, now he drops the belt. It's unraveling, folks.
It's all come unglued out here. Oh, Sami walking off. See, this is what a sensible, reasonable person would do. You walk away.
Right.
You remove yourself from the situation.
As Sami pacing on the outside, Cody standing hovering. Sami's got a chair.
You go right at them with the weapon.
The crowd's reacting to all of this. Like the crowd's loud for it.
Oh yeah.
This is working, guys.
But no matter where I say, does Gunther challenging Cody now feel like it's on the back burner?
No, because they still got to come up with a stiff for that. And I actually think this plays into that match. And there is a chance that Sami could shag your world champion.
But so then that sets up Cody Sami non-title?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a heated rivalry, and Gunther gets to move on to whoever comes out of the ring.
Is that going to be the weird thing that we might all have to get used to? Is Cody Rhodes non-title? It's like Roman Reigns non-title, CM Punk non-title.
I just, from my standpoint, I want some surprise. Like and I'm not saying like a surprise as in, Darby Allin should win the world title. Like then not that kind of surprise. No. But like, give me a surprise of Gunther actually pulls it off. It's not just lol, Cody wins. And that first match was such a fucking, mailed in situation on a pay-per-view. They owe us a good one. And how does all this shit with Sami tie into it becomes the question.
Fair enough. As Jacob and Solo backstage right now. Sami with the pimp slap.
So Jacob speaking on behalf of his tribal chief.
Ooh. Oof. He got mama slapped. I like this stuff from Anthony. Oh, where are you? Anthony, he gonna cry in the car. But that's the thing is now with Jacob, how much do you get into that thing to where Roman leans on Jacob and the Usos get kind of checked out of like how you had before to where Solo was much more the right hand than either of the Usos in their original iteration.
Right. As wrong as KJ with bangs chokes. Stop picking on the heart and soul. What?
You with like the fucking, bowl cut and everything. You just having to whip the bangs out the way and everything. I couldn't believe it.
This promo's way too long. I don't think it felt long. Now, you may feel like it's long. I'm not saying you're wrong. Did you feel like it was long? I thought the energy with it and the crowd's reaction, I thought it was important enough to be the length it was.
It got there. It got there for sure. Like it was a solid promo. And maybe the ending with the chair and everything might have been the most that you could say would have been maybe too long. But overall, it was a really solid we were debating how good Cody is versus how good Sami is because of how good that promo was.
Right. Sami is a good guy. Doll, so was Chucky. I don't trust it. Jokes. My buddy and me.
Now, did you ever get into the Chucky series? Because I'm like, I can get behind Scream, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers. Chucky, I can punch your ass. You
Chucky's
are
awesome.
You are shin high, my guy.
Right? No, Chucky's awesome. In the sense that, like, I mean, I was super young when I saw the first one. So the first like two, the idea, like the first one was creepy as shit, right? Like I thought so as a young movie fan. But I mean, as the series went on, they started making too many of them. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, same idea. It got really silly. We started adding like, you know, Chucky sperms and shit.
You had Jason in New York. Yeah, so all of the slashers got silly. You
Just
had
Jason in
Busta
space.
Rhymes out there with H2O
Right.
and all of that.
Right.
But as Solo saying, if Roman wants me, he can come get me.
Yeah, it's interesting. What is this? And we saw the NFT show up a couple weeks ago on Raw. What does this all mean? And why is
they
Roman
showed up at the end when
Yep.
Jacob lost to Roman? They were there front row and center.
Yes. So now we are getting a video package about Ray Phoenix.
Does WWE do, and I know this is going to sound like a dumb question, but just for the sake of conversation, does WWE do a better job at promoting AAA than AEW does promoting Ring of Honor?
150%. You knew that.
Well, I know we had 57.5 people show up from Ring of Honor on Dynamite this week.
And people were defending it. I was like, wait, what?
Don't you know that they're part of Forbidden Door? No, I wouldn't know because they're owned by the same fucking company.
So really, we're gonna get excited? We're getting excited because your minor league talent is coming up to fight? What the fuck are we doing? What? Really? What are we doing?
Excited for Jay Lethal and the Swirl?
No, not at all. No.
But there's no Forbidden Door, and I think it's become a growing conversation. Forbidden Door needs to get put out to pasture. That concept is done.
Dead.
Like dead and rotting. Dead.
I said it on Wednesday. Who from New Japan are you jazzed at the idea? Like they announced Zack Sabre Jr., Kenny, and I don't care. I don't care. There's no reason for it. There's none. And watching two guys that have done it, I've seen it. I've seen it when they were better at it. This is just another throwaway match. Kenny Omega, one of your biggest superstars. You're one of your guys. You have nothing for him. You have Q-Tip coming back down the road. Come on. Breathe and stop, folks.
I still think it's going to be a good match, but I very much get the whole, there is no crossovers anymore of this. There's no even a Hechicero, a Mystico.
They
all work for Tony. They all work there.
All like Dave Meltzer went on a little thing about New Japan's not making stars. It's like, you hit asshole. How dare you? And then I asked, why is Dave not talking about the fact that the stars they did make got taken away? And someone went the hard R route with me and decided to throw that at me because I asked the question. And you don't, this is not. Come on, let's be real. Like you can't have a Forbidden Door pay-per-view anymore because you invited everyone over. Nobody's forbidden.
Yeah,
they're all in the fucking house.
Hardy har with a hard ER out there. But no, it's one of those. Even I saw an article that, and as much as we might want to refute them at times because they very much quote the Meltzer on the reg. But Cultaholic put out a whole article about why Bushi Road sold New Japan if they felt that they had reached their pinnacle of it and everything. Of New Japan is not what it once was anymore, and it's very much been sucked dry by Tony Khan, by AEW. That's why you have Yota Tsuji out there. Yeah, pause on all of that. Yeah. But that's why you have top talent sitting there and speaking up of saying, AEW, I don't want to work with them. I don't. They've been nothing but a problem.
And I like Yota Sushi. I almost said. My apologies.
Oh God.
My apologies. But I mean, I don't dislike him. But does he move the needle of, oh my God, Yoda's coming? Like, not.
But no, I want to see New Japan. Probably wants to get back. If I'm New Japan, get back to drawing in the Japanese audience. They have spent so much time trying to bring in the Western audience, the U.S. audience, which they have been left in the lurch on all of that. They have been the cupboards have been robbed bare. The second they started doing New Japan Strong, the second they started pairing with AEW and everything like that.
Yeah.
Focus on New Japan talent, focus on Japanese wrestling, and it's very much works out because the same company that now owns them also owns Noah, also owns pretty much everything Japanese wrestling outside of Stardom, which is still owned by Bushiroad. But so now I want to see New Japan focus back on Take Me Home to I belong. But I want to see New Japan focus on being over in Japan again because they haven't been over in Japan for quite some time, I feel.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it starts with what I believe New Japan has shown us again in wrestling history is hot shotting only gets you so far. So if you keep bringing in other talent and they're breaking up your local talent, like if your homegrown guys are losing to AEW guys on the regular, it starts to change the feel of things. And if you keep putting the belts on the the international talent, the hot shot, the headlines, oh well, they're on TV, and if they talk about so and so with our belt, they'll help us. It hasn't.
It's the same issue. And I don't want to fully throw Anthony here when he can't speak for himself, but it feels a bit the same with TNA and NXT. Of now, TNA feels like it's kind of a shell of itself. It's the husk of what it used to be because now so much NXT talent was top of the card, was top champions, everything like that.
Yeah, 100. But like, I think, and people that I'm sorry, the people out there that glaze Stardom. I mean, save that for your two.
Hey, you watch your tone.
Come on, bro. It's good. It's
watch your tone.
Come on, and like people trying to get Sari or fucking what's the other lady that just like I don't care.
Maya Watanabe.
Yeah, like pardon. You have to wait your turn, okay?
Well, I mean, you can't say that. Oh, see, they're hyping up El Grande's mask being signed ring worn mask up for auction, but you can't say that when how much Asuka came from that, when Kyrie, when Io, when Julia came from that, when Tekla came from that. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with the whole Tekla thing where she's out there hot doing on the fucking logo.
Listen, if they line her up and then they have Mercedes show up and take her out, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to be very disappointed if Mercedes kills this. Because
so how does it go? Because you got this is going to collide with Monet, Athena, and Tekla. Where does it end?
Well, I don't know because she's spitting on the Stardom logo. So is it somebody like is she going to fight somebody at Forbidden? Oh, maybe yes. I don't know. Like, do they bring in someone from Stardom to fight with her?
You would do that then because then also then you're going to have the Owen Hart finals at Forbidden Door. So
yeah, right. Okay.
Tekla would win, but then so does Athena win and face Tekla? Does Monet win and face Tekla? And then whoever faces Tekla, how does that go?
That becomes my big question, right? Like, okay, I think Mercedes is going to win because they love Mercedes and her reward for giving all her belts back quietly.
She's actually been solid for the 2 seconds she's been back, but yes.
I will say she's, not terrible. But I think they might, push her towards here's an Owen and potentially here's a world title.
Repeat Owen.
Yeah, I hate the idea that it's going to come down to her and Athena again. Does Athena get the upset this time? And it's Athena versus Tekla. That's going to be a barn burner. I'll be excited about that. Athena Tekla should be great.
Yeah, but then do you have Tekla or do you have Athena lose again? Or do you have Athena win as she's now Ring of Honor's champion?
She's got to lose somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to see Athena on my fucking screen. Like, why is
I don't get it.
They have the talent on the roster that they won't put on screen, and then they have the talent on the roster that they force on screen.
But Athena is a perfect example of someone like they'll brag about how great Athena is and how amazing she is, But the only time you brought her up to AEW, she comes up and takes L's and goes back down. So, like, if you don't know of Ring of Honor and you just watch Dynamite, you think Athena's good but doesn't win very often. Meanwhile, she's been holding a belt forever. But it's like imagine Roman in his epic run, taking 2 or 3 L's along the way. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, she's good, but she's like mid card, like undercard good. She's not main event world champ level good. When she's out there just eating L's and everything, that's how it would be.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Yeah, I wasn't saying. Trust me, I wasn't trying to say that at all with her.
I was with you. I was like, okay.
I ain't hanging out that way.
Right, we do have Rey Fenix taking on Axiom, and Rey Fenix for the Cruiserweight Championship up next. So Phoenix's Cruiserweight title's on the line. Is this how they sneak the Cruiserweight division back in?
Yeah, but that's interesting. You've got a AAA title being defended on WWE television. I know on Monday Night Raw, they sat there and, hey, for those folks who didn't watch it, it reminded me of, do you remember when, like, the WCW pay-per-view, I think it was DDP versus Goldberg, was in the main event, and the pay-per-view cut out at the very end because they went too long. And so they aired that whole match on Nitro.
It was the worst thing ever. I remember.
Yeah, but this being the best thing ever was them showing mask versus mask completely after everything that happened. Of, hey, we're going to just show this whole match for anybody that might have missed it.
I thought it was crazy, and it was smart, and they didn't even, you didn't have to go click somewhere else. They were just like, and up next, here we go. Like, and thank you for watching Raw. Here's AAA. See you next week. Like, I thought it was great. Smart.
Well, it's been the best match. It's been even the best Meltzer match of the last, 20 years, for
WWE, yeah. I mean, again, they're not the company that you instantly get 4 stars for just entering the ring without falling down.
Well, if it was in the Tokyo Dome, it would have gotten 7.
It would have, right? 6.75.
Athena's about to be in the finals of the. Ooh.
Sorry, big kick from Axiom.
No, you're good. I'm in commercial, so you got us on anything going on. Because remember the Vippins.
Axiom,
I tried my Vippin again, but I didn't.
Right? Well, I might need a Vippin with all the bullshit laws they're passing around here, but we'll talk about that another day. My God.
You might be, never mind. Athena is about to be in the finals of the Owen tourney. So you were about to see her. I also think she'll beat Mercedes, and then she'll be challenging at All In for the women's title. Yes, but the last time she took on Mercedes, guess what? She lost. So heaven forbid that I might already think that they are going to lead us up to that again in the finals. And then, hey, which to certain fans is going to be one way and to certain fans is going to be another way. Which is the bigger draw of Monet versus Tekla at All In or Athena versus Tekla at All In? Because that's where we'll be going.
Undeniably, it's Mercedes Moné. So, yeah. And again, like Damian points out, like no chance that Mercedes loses. It's almost like a flex. Like, I don't know. It feels like hazing in a way. Like Mercedes has to, hey, bring Athena up so I can, I can remind her.
I don't even think it's that.
It feels like it. Why do you keep beating this lady?
Because they don't know any better. Because I think it's just one of those of she just constantly being in the wrong place at the wrong time because certain talent get certain privileges and everything. Why do we still have John Moxley, who's supposed to be a babyface leading a heel fucking faction?
None of it, right? Oh, big reverse. Well, back and forth into a choke. That was nice. I like the idea that SmackDown's going to give us cruiserweight matches. Like, keep Phoenix coming back.
The idea of wrestling giving us cruiserweight matches and calling them cruiserweight matches is pretty fucking cool. Hey, TNA, we get it. Amazing Reds showing up for X Division at Slammiversary. Anthony already called it on Thursday. We got it. You don't need Tommy Dreamer saying Slammiversary is going to be amazing with a fucking teaser for who it's going to be. We got it. We got it.
We understand. No, I like this. I like this idea. And I mean, fuck, do a cruiserweight open challenge and just have random guys show up. I like it. I'm gonna be lazy on it and just say fucking do whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's a
just give me
AAA
those
title,
matches.
so you're very much integrating AAA. Now, do you keep the same energy when Ring of Honor titles are defended on Dynamite, when AAA titles are defended on WWE television?
I think so, because it's not my favorite. I mean, again, it's not my favorite. I think for me, and I might get called on this a little, but like I feel like Phoenix being here and the AAA Cruiserweight belt on the line is kind of cool. When I see Athena show up with her belt, I don't care. And maybe that is a bit of a double standard.
That you're preconditioned because of the history,
but I don't give a
behind it.
fuck. They've done nothing to make me excited about Ring of Honor. WWE has done everything to make me excited about AAA right now. I want to see more AAA.
Do you want to see more AAA just because of Mask versus Mask, and that's the most you know about AAA?
I mean,
or
for some
do you
out there,
know
yes.
the lore? Do
And
you
that's
know the
still good.
history and what's going on?
Doesn't
Not
matter.
saying you, but I'm saying
I know
masses.
I think it's irrelevant. More eyes is more eyes. So if you see the Mask versus Mask, I mean, we talk about that AAA card. And we talked about the Grande match, but don't sleep on the fact that Phoenix and Laredo Kid had a fucking barn burner.
5 guys is 5 guys. Pause.
5 guys.
Yeah. Crossbody 1, 2, and I do like the idea of pro wrestling could do with a light heavyweight, a cruiserweight. The X division feel again like the X division a little bit.
Right.
Go ahead.
Would you agree that AEW has gotten away a little bit from like the fast pace?
Oh yeah.
You know, like I feel like a lot of the AEW matches aren't as exciting as they once were.
That's the whole issue we had with Wednesday. Was it was so slow.
Yeah.
Slow it down, bro. Slow it way down. That was the issue with Wednesday. Of everything felt plodding, marauding. Of Moxley versus Shane Taylor felt slow paced. Nothing really got us out of that momentum, and that's supposed to be where the best wrestle. That's the best wrestling.
Yeah, what happened to like, you remember we used to get like a random like Vikingo Commander match?
Oh, no, because he's now AAA, so he's gone.
Well, yeah, we know, right? But
Ethan Page, he's gone. Rusev Nero, he's gone. Everybody's gone.
Yeah, it just feels like AEW used to have guys that were flying all over the place, and we still do have like high fly, but it's a lot of stunts opposed to moves. Like it's just topes, and I mean, I'm not saying they're not flying around, but I feel like they've been slower.
Yeah, but you're Matrix, that
shit. Flat soda. It really was. I saw some people trying to defend it, but it's soft. I'm sorry. And if you're like hinging on like this Moxie shit's so good, therefore Dynamite's so good, we're just not the same, and that's okay. We're never gonna hang out. We're not in the same group. Like it's just you see the world in a different way. Because anyone out there that can't miss Moxley on Wednesdays, get the fuck out of here.
I'll say this: outside of a PLE or a pay-per-view, it has been a good minute since I've seen anybody, and I do mean anybody, say that a whole show from start to finish weekly was great.
Yeah, no. And what you said it before, and they just won't address it at all. Like it's just like, you're like,
well, I'm not even saying with certain companies. I'm saying across the board.
No, I mean the fans. Yeah, they like the diehards. They just act like it never happened. Like they just like you said. There are some that have been very much of like, oh, is that why we're getting a better collision? Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not even saying a specific company. I'm talking all companies involved. I think weekly television has very much been on a back burner, and especially with a certain 3-letter company that starts with a vowel, they're very much more a pay-per-view company than they are a weekly television company now at this point. Right. They sell you a pay-per-view. They don't sell you the weekly TV.
Oh, Ray had a bit of a wobble, but he recovers, and now he's getting clapped in the chest. Is it Stockholm's? I don't get it. But what if you kidnapped yourself? I mean, we know some.
Is the call coming from inside the building? Right.
I gave myself Stockholm syndrome. What? Okay. Big Spanish fly, by the way.
Why did I start to go into the Austin Powers? And shout out Anthony, who's not going to get this reference. But there's only two people I can't stand: those who are intolerable of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
And
Once
the
you said
Dutch.
Stockholm syndrome,
Right.
I don't know why.
I use that all the time on the Dutchie.
Oh,
I got it all the time.
That's a double entendre.
Get on my and the Dutch.
And the Dutch. Whirly Bird driver.
Oh! Is this a way to like dip your toe in cruiserweight wrestling? And then if it goes well, you can go, now we got a belt. Like you do like pull back AAA's belt and slip it in. Like you use the AAA belt as a tester to see how the fans react to this type of match.
Yay and nay, because I mean, weren't we teased at one point of the Lucha Bros together?
Yeah, sorry. I'm like,
I don't know what I said that broke you, but you can have that.
It was the way you said yay.
The imposters, I put on slavos.
Yosemite Sam over here.
Yeah.
So Gunther's back with Aldis.
See, I'll wear the ring general. You can wear the last nice guy in wrestling.
I want that t-shirt, the last real nice guy. That's jokes. I want that shit.
Yeah, just don't wear it in any hotel lobby. Don't wear it at any airport.
I'll be okay. I'll be holding doors for old ladies and shit, and they'll be like, he is the nicest guy.
He is a nice guy.
Right? He's a nice fella.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like the cut of his jib. Right?
You like that one dude? There was one dude that was actually in the U.S. that like dressed up, like, and tried to be a vigilante and everything.
I think
I'm going. It sounds very American.
You mean Kick-Ass?
The guy's name, yeah.
Kick-Ass? You mean Kick-Ass?
Yeah, I'm just remembering the plot to Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass 2. Nicolas Cage was there.
Right. As we got a car rolling up.
Trick.
Oh, Trick. Lil
Dingy.
Lil Dingy is with us.
Bro,
all right, folks.
It's been the same fucking dap up that I did with my friends in college. I'm being 100% honest. It's the LeBron James,
yeah.
Like a little dap up.
It's because it's an easy
at
one.
the end. It's LeBron James in a walkout line.
Right. Jokes. Marvelous Queen, that's not very nice. We like to keep it respectful. Be nice to Boston, even if you're right.
Yeah, he's challenged. He's challenged. I think that's Sweden syndrome. Not Stockholm, it's Sweden syndrome.
That Dutch syndrome.
It's the IKEA syndrome. IKEA derangement syndrome.
Nick trying to offend every European country before we get out of here today.
The Netherlands, all of that. Yeah, fucking all.
IKEA and Stockholm closer. We're good. That's better.
What's there wrong with that? I didn't say anything.
Sometimes when you go to IKEA, you feel like you've been kidnapped because you can't get the fuck out of the place.
Yeah, but if you have an Allen wrench, you can take the whole fucking structure down.
Yeah.
I love how Anthony's not going to know this reference is a thing. Yeah, because he doesn't watch Austin Powers, and I hate him for it.
Have we ever got to the bottom of what his? I think I've asked him before and he dodged it, but what started his why? What is his issue with Austin?
No, so it is. I think because I've been here on the Thursdays, but he is very much like
he just
left, right, and center. He just didn't watch it initially. Like it wasn't. I guess he's not a scary movie. Scary movie, Wayans Brothers scary movie type of guy. Versus which was Austin Powers would be. And then once we called him out on not watching it, and the chat kind of like, watch it.
Yeah.
Now that's the one thing that drove him further away from watching it.
Yeah. It's never going to hit the right way anymore. Anthony might be onto something of like, don't bother. I think I don't know if it's ever going to land the way we want it to.
It's just one of those, now you have this preemptive, thing to it. Damn, Nick, there you go. Damn, Nick, how complex you want the DAP to be.
Right.
Well, at least, you can do something different. You can do something unique.
We grab each other's shoe and shit. What are we doing?
Yeah. And play out there with it. You dance around.
No, you get the inside palm half hug tap thing out. Let's go.
Yeah, you get the little dap, LeBron clap. Yeah.
KJ, she wouldn't admit that Corey Rhodes is Corey Rhodes, then called me. Yeah, let's see. It all makes sense now, Boston. My bad.
Yeah, Boston got caught trolling, and then
But we are rolling. We are in a commercial break right now. A friendly reminder, we got more coming your way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. Anthony is Dr. Evil number 2.
He's got it. Yeah.
See, I mean, a little bit with me, like some of my family, it was like one of our own had made it big and they made a movie about him. So we were like, this is awesome. Like for Michael Myers of like, oh, look, he's one of us. Like,
don't be mad at me. Scottish reference. I thought you were like the fat bastard. What
we've made it
in the movies.
Fat guys have made it to the movies. Thankfully we had done that.
Baby back.
Right? I mean, thank God.
No, I watched it on multiple trips, so my family would take.
I've watched it on multiple trips
Dodge
as well.
Caravan down from New York to Florida, so I watched many of the Austin Power movies on repeat because you know how to kill a trip all the way from New York to Florida. Watch a lot of movies on repeat.
Yo.
Yes, Gunther, so that's I was going to ask. Is that
yo? Breaking news.
Dun.
Sami Zayn is the guest. That was what he asked for. I missed it because we were bantering. But Sami Zayn is the guest referee next week, next Friday. Dun dun dun.
Now, like you said, does he screw Cody Rhodes or is he a real nice guy?
I think he's going to screw Cody Rhodes and then say, but I'm a really nice guy. What do you mean? I didn't mean.
What do you want me to do? It's what happened. Right. What happened?
Get in my belly. Well, here comes Trick. And speaking of getting in bellies, I will be right back.
All over that. But I got Trick Williams out here right now with Tiny Day, Little Yachty. Which Little Yachty's actually, as a celebrity, somehow managed to really work as a manager. Like, I guess that shows you how good his rap career was going, that he could sit there and, take a good bit of time off and nobody missed him. Yeah. He looks like Trick's little cousin or his little brother out here. He definitely he's going Jim Cornette with the giant fucking goggle glasses and everything. Hey, shout out the little kid. There can whoop that Trick. Shout out the little kid with the fucking pimp coat on there. I do believe I know what you are saying. And Leopold Butterstarch out there. But no, Little Yachty's very much working on that Cornette vibe of he is the yacht club kid. What? He's the kid with the money. He's the financier out here with the big Coke bottle glasses and everything. He's got a diamond-plated kendo stick instead of a fucking tennis racket. But he works. I know I've been gangbanging on all the goddamn celebrities out here. Nick hasn't heard Yachty's impeccable beat choices. Well, you know what, MDB? You send me his impeccable beat choices. I'll listen to them. I haven't been up on my tiny dinghy yet. Pause. Nick just listened to Demon Time by Little Yachty. If you think, I never said he couldn't rap. I just said that no one's missing him rapping. I didn't say he couldn't. I said no one's at a loss that he's not rapping. As I got Trick cutting a promo right now And like I said, I really do like the dynamic between these two. Like, it works. Like, Trick, he's a guy that honestly I thought initially could have won the King of the Ring. I'm surprised he's already eliminated from it. Now, what does he do? Very much could run it back with him and Carmelo, but maybe you do that around the SummerSlam. Do you still let that simmer saute before you fully flambe? Spaz with a $5 super chat. We debate whether some movies are Christmas movies, but Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie. Literally says Before Christmas, stamp that. It's both movies. Trust me, I even respectfully, I'm going to get out myself if I can even show it on goddamn screen. I can't. I'm failing. That I have a Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride tattoo. I have very much a Tim Burton tattoo. But yeah, no, it's both. It's both. It's like Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie and an action movie. They're like how Pokemon can have dual stats. I don't know. I'm going off tangent, but it can be both. It can be both. I got you, fam. There you go. I actually like his music a lot. I'm sure you do, especially with you liking Kanye. And what is the one wrestler out there that I've seen right now that he's doing the Ricky Sosa kind of vibe of his whole entrance is just, Kanye. Oh, Trick cutting a hell of a promo. Yachty trying to be a wrestler. He's doing better than Travis Scott. Are we getting Carmelo? Or are we getting Saints? Saints. Little Yachty Cornette? Yeah, a bit of that. So Ricky Saints out here. I mean, if you're going to do this as the feud, then you're very much more building Trick as a babyface, honestly, because Saints is good. Oh, here comes Carmelo. Triple threat. Why do I feel like this was almost the triple threat from Stand and Deliver? Kind of close, maybe, sort of. Oh, no, because they had it. Oh, or no, John. I digress. Little Yachty is trying to become a wrestler. Yes. I'm missing him rapping. I'm waiting for Boat Boy 4. Well, fitting coming from Little Yachty, Tiny Dingy, would be Boat Boys. But John C. 4-way. Is it a 4-way tonight? Yeah, but none of the participants in this match are in the Fatal 4-way. The 4-way tonight is Finn Balor, LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Jey Uso. So none of the participants here are in that Fatal 4-way. This could be a triple threat for the U.S. title. I feel. Trick got a wedding coming up. Nair, well, did they announce it then? I know that him and Lash have, made it official like a referee whistle. But, which, by the way, who's going to be, imagine the second generation talent we're about to get of Kalani and Carmelo, Trick and Lash, Jimmy and Naomi, Montez and Bianca. The second generation talent we about to get in WWE is going to be 7 stars on the Meltzer scale before we even get to the Tokyo Dome. As Trick shutting it all down. Big Dog, consider it stamped. What? He already makes music for dudes with swag. Hop about the bed, turn my swag on. What can happen to, because I'm too phone. Christ, what happened to Mexican OT? Zesty said, yeah, Saints is always a little zesty. The revolution will not be mellow. Oh, Saints shoves Mello into Trick is now Mello and Saints throwing hands. So I'm waiting for Trick to get involved out here. Or running a face buster. I bet LA Knight wins King of the Ring. I'll take you on that bet. I think He's not your underdog, but I don't think he'd be your favorite. Trick bottom. The bookend. We got to come up with a Trick Williams name for that. It can't be the bookend because that's Booker T. It can't be the rock bottom. It can't, yeah. It's actually Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes Roll Tide. Because what? Mello said Aura Farm. Oh, Lord. As I got Royce Keys out here. Royce to 5'9". So are we about to give this fatal four-way almost about an hour? Oh, here comes Solo. I don't get the connection with Solo and Royce. I barely vaguely got the connection with Royce and Jacob and why that was why that was teased as a thing. I don't get exactly why Solo's trying to recruit Royce into the MFTs. I understand you've been through a bit of roster cuts, but at the same time, you don't exactly fit the dynamic, my guy, just a wee bit. And now it's interesting because we just had Jacob and Solo having their conversation. So Solo's still on his bullshit. I'm not saying you have to fight for me, but you can fight with me. Interesting. Rien buddy, lad. The Trick looked like a damn beast next to Zesty. Almost was about to be an NFL player, I think. Defensive back in South Carolina. Defensive back or wide receiver, one of those two. But yeah, was always the kind of thing with him is he seemed like he had the size and everything that Carmelo didn't have. And we're waiting for the rest of the in-ring to connect as, hey, Chelsea Green, this is how I want to celebrate my 250th anniversary of the United States of America. All salute Chelsea Green out here. Oh, did they change her music? Because that's no. Oh, Tiffany out here about to team up with Chelsea. Why didn't they do my favorite like that? Oh, as Chelsea, high five. Okay, bye. Hi. Chelsea's so much better than even Tiffany right now. They made me dislike my favorite, and I hate that about them. Good God. Yeah, she's very much in won't get dirty. But we're getting B-Fab and Mission taking on Tiffany and Chelsea Green coming up next. Let me know who you got for this match, folks, as I'm getting a Club WWE ad. But you can join the most exclusive, the most inclusive club out there. Join the Wrestling for Life network out there. Be a friend, tell a friend, wherever so close to 11K subscribers, just past 10K subscribers. So moving at a clip. Still got to try and figure out tattoos and everything. Now we got to start figuring out new achievements that we got to unlock for subscribers out there. But hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. They're free. They cost you nothing. It lets you know anytime we're going to be live because we're going to be live anytime the wrestling's live out there. And again, super excited for tomorrow or I keep saying tomorrow. Sunday. I'm just too excited for it. I keep putting it a day ahead, but Sunday we'll be here for Wrestling with Mental Health 2 Electric Boogaloo. But been a minute. I kind of like that when we all have that kind of come together and everybody just kumbaya. Just everybody kind of let it all out because trust me, it's very much needed, especially in this time and place, and especially in this wrestling space. But yes, Trick Bottom, Palace, Punk and AJ. Now we're just saying things. Home run, North Carolina. So what is that? The college men's World Series. I still forget because even normally the World Series is like just 2 teams, but they do that for like their whole tournament. Trick drop my guy. Fair enough. Oh, trick switch. Okay. So that's what we're trying to trick bottom, pause. Yeah, that okay. So we're trying to find up new names for the manhandle slam, the trick bottom, the bookend that trick hits out there. Nia Royce from the same hood as Jacob is a hood thing. Fair, but that makes sense. It doesn't exactly make sense though with Solo and Royce then. That makes sense if you're going to do it from you're from my neighborhood, all of that. But then that doesn't continue on. That's a bit. Chelsea got them things hanging. Oh, trust me. Zack Sabre Jr., Zack Ryder is winning in more ways than one. Matt Cardona, he might take L's on TV, but he's winning in life. I didn't realize until right now that that's fucking Romero from NXT. So they've got literally NXT and Evolve talent in the WWE Minute Maid commercial out here with, bring the juice.
Okay.
What?
I'll bring the juice. Let's go. What you got?
Yeah. You got the juices for the flows and everything. But no, I just realized because Romeo out there.
Romeo
was out there teaming with Noam. Was at the start of this commercial with Cody Rhodes trying to get the Minute Maid lemonade out of the vending machine.
There you go.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I mean, we gotta, planning for the future. We're getting Romeo in front of the camera now.
Yeah, but we don't get no care packages. I'd love a Minute Maid care package and everything like that, or all of that. Where's our fucking creator packages and everything?
Right. Yeah, right.
We do things, but Tiffany going to learn a ton of work. Yeah, so Chelsea and Tiffany. And am I wrong? Did they change Tiffany's music?
I thought it changed a while ago, but did they I didn't notice a recent update, maybe.
But it just
Mia Yim. Man. Yo, I didn't even know who this was, but I forgot that she had this entrance.
Are they real? They're really just the cheated girls of WWE.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, they got lion attire and everything out there. They got the tiger stripes, but Tiffany is not what she was once was. Chelsea's the most over person in this whole match,
for sure. I mean, Tiffany's still hanging in there. I mean, I'm not done on her yet, but B-Fab, and I'm just going to call them the baddies.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what they are. Literally, that's what they are.
Right.
So do they lose just like their boss lost earlier tonight, the Koopa Troopas? Tiffany and Chelsea, I feel, got to get a win unless Blake Monroe, does she finally escape
Blake
the video
Monroe. I know people are anxious for Blake.
No.
So, yeah, could be.
Well, not anxious, more nauseous, more sick and tired.
Why?
It's been too much, too long, too many times.
Oh, this has been
She's
good.
there behind it.
No.
She was there and she wasn't.
It's called anticipation. Don't ever disrespect the cheetah girls like that ever again, Nick.
Yeah, I love that Anthony got that reference.
Did you call them Ho Exotic?
No, I called them cheetah.
No, I know, but
I'm like, wait, what? Well, no, I mean, Tiffany's technically wearing the skirt, but I mean, does it count as a skirt when the underwear is showing very clearly under the skirt?
It seems like a thick belt. But nice start to this. Hey.
Oh, Alabama Slam.
Been a bit of a ladies' night in a lot of ways. Nick is capping. Let's go.
Well, now has that become the thing? Has that been the turf war? Big Nick's bad comment. Summon rings. Yes. I don't summon. I run out of woke in the beast.
Oh, for show.
I unearthed a realm that I didn't know I unearthed. But is it very much of WWE saying, hey, AEW is getting flack for one at best women's matches a show a week. So let's do like 2 or 3.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's what would I keep saying about like Tony Khan in the tag team division? I feel like WWE has very much done that with their women's division. Anyone out there that says like the WWE does not book or have the most talented women's division, they're really not paying attention. Like, and all due respect to the women that are in AEW, it's not the same. It's not the same level. It's their best is in the mix of a group of people here. There, we see a lot of ones that Blake Monroe, they don't just come over from being a top woman in AEW and go straight to the top of WWE.
Is there like a clear cutoff? Like you got like a top 4 and then the rest are like way away from the top 4?
Not really, because I feel like even the ones that are like we believe in their talent, like I love Thekla, but you have to have them booked well. And I mean, we know the trope. Anthony was the one that pointed out to me months and months, probably a year ago, if not more, where Anthony kind of said, "Hey, you ever notice like the women only fight between 9 and 9:30?" It's like shit, yeah. Like, and that's it. We get like that one match a week. It's relatively unimportant, and then once in a while they'll give us a random women's street fight for just because. The women's tag titles mean nothing. The women's mid card titles are hit and miss. Yeah, not good.
Fair enough. Well, I was going to try and segue into like between 10 and 10:30 here and make that work somehow, but I lost all momentum on my joke. But I'm going to take a pause for the cause.
All right, Nick taking a pause for the cause, going to stretch his legs as Chelsea and Mission are battling in the corner, and Mission all over Chelsea. As let's see how the chat felt. Green Time up against the baddies, and 54% are going with Green Time, which I think Nick is about to experience. The top women in AEW are bottom feeders in WWE. That's just the cold truth. I mean it respectfully. There are women in AEW that I'm a huge fan of. I enjoy watching them. I've been a big advocate for Thekla as of late. I see somebody like Anna Jay or Sky Blue, Julia Hart. People can say what they want, but with the proper training and development, that's talent that they have. Then you have some vets like Thunder Rosa out there not doing much. It's just poorly booked, and then they slam a bunch of women together for a pay-per-view and get them in there for a random match on a pay-per-view. There's no structure. It's not even close. It's not a fair race. Anyone else that can prove or argue otherwise, I'm all ears, but it's not even close. Like Mercedes is not even in the top 10 of the WWE right now. If you brought her back, she'd be in the mix. Green Time, let's go. Lots of yum-yums in AEW. But it is the lowest amount of yum-yums per capita each week. Right? Raw, good amount of yum-yums. NXT, yum-yums running wild. Wednesdays, but you only get 1 or 2 segments with the yum-yums. So that's an overall problem. Thursday, the knockouts. We got some knockout yum-yums going on. Still could be better. They're working on it. And then you got Friday. 80% of the show's been yum-yums. So shout out to them. But yeah, I mean, the fact that WWE women are in significant spots and they're on significant, placement in a pay-per-view. They have rivalries that pay off. They have, fan favorites. Even something that I'm not a big fan of, like Scream Mode with Paige and Brie Bella. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it still kind of, they had a match tonight. It was entertaining. It was fine. It didn't suck. It's better than what I'm getting elsewhere. As we got a Frankensteiner on Chelsea, Mia. Woo! I was in the nosebleeds. Have you seen my Rosa? We miss her. Have you seen Marosa? Usually hanging out doing chores in her underwear, respectfully, but that's usually I see her more there than in the ring, which is unfortunate. Tonight, Bulletproof Steve Macklin returned to wrestling in Revolver. Okay. Steve looking for work after leaving TNA. We'll see how his situation plays out. Anyone here hate Gunther on SmackDown? Type 1, please. There you go. Type a 1 if you hate Gunther. Sugar yum yum and a bouncy bouncy. Sugar pie, honey bun. Mance Warner versus Alex Colon. Should be a good one. Two favorites. I like them. Should be a good battle. Alex can go. Mance can go. Two veterans. But the ref is in the corner with B-Fab. Chelsea. Jade yanking Tiffy off the apron. Persephone, absolutely. Shout out. Corey Rhodes doesn't hate Gunther. No. He might if he gets his title, though. Let me know in the chat. If you can hear my voice right now, what is the percentage that Gunther could win on the weekend? Or next week, sorry. What is your percentage? Is it 70% that he will win? Do you feel like it's 50% chance? As Mia Yim gets the pin on Chelsea, thanks to Jade. Yim for the win. And the baddies stand tall. Oh, wait a minute. Tiffy back in. And we got Jade and Tiffy throwing hands, throwing elbows. 0. Is it 0? 50 seems reasonable. There you go. Could happen. 45. And Tiffy eats a Jaded. Now this gets interesting. So does Jade go after the U.S. title? That's interesting. So Jade's holding on to the U.S. title right now. A little bit surprising. But maybe they don't want to run back Jade and Rhea. So you get Charlotte Rhea and Jade Tiff. Jaded goes Tiffy. I'm kind of happy Wrestling Revolver is on YouTube. Everybody can watch it now. Like it. It's good. Then they just got to stay away from Fridays. I do chores in my underwear and I get labeled a weirdo. Right? I'm with you, Paul. I hear you, buddy. I get it. Brian, still feeling the crackdown. Bring in the crackdown. Let's go. I don't know. Jade needs to go after the U.S. title. Well, it looks like she's going to. As we go back to the breakup heard around the world, as Julia and Kiana James have come to no longer want to work together. Save that for your diary. I see Jade got her wig glued back down. Well, I mean, very important, Ken. As Julia takes out Kiana. I'm okay. I'm down for this rivalry. NWA is awesome. NWA can be good. We used to watch a lot of NWA. We'll see what happens if they can keep getting better. Now I got Kiana James backstage with Kathy Kelly. I like it. I think she's going to be good, folks. I've been advocating for this lady for a long time. And Julia in the building. I needed your help with English, with contract. I didn't need help with anything else. Let's go. This is going to be good. Again, it's ladies' night here on Friday. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Ladies drink free after 11. Yeah. Oh, Clap says we got another slap. A lot of slapping here tonight as Kiana James takes 5 fingers to the face. That's a weird way to put it. Finn Balor walking down the hallway. Finn, Tama, Shinsuke. There is so much potential with this. Tama, Finn. Put the club back together. A different version of it. So next, what time is it? Okay, so up next, so are we doing King of the Ring, Fatal 4-Way action up next? What else will we be doing tonight? Yeah, interesting. So we still got lots of time on the clock, but it looks like up next, I will put a poll up for the Fatal 4-Way for the men. Jey Uso, LA Knight, Finn Balor, Tama Tonga talking to Finn. Really intriguing for me. And Royce, of course, I didn't want to leave Royce out. Do you think if Finn wins, he could beat Corey Rhodes? I'm gonna at SummerSlam for the Universal title. Jokes. Yeah. I mean, why not? And I mean, if you set it up the right way, if you do it in a way that it, does Finn pull in help? Is there something there? Is there a way to make it kind of cool? Bullet Club for life. Could we get a evil Cody Rhodes with Finn and Tama and Shinsuke? I know I'm just adding Shinsuke but whatever. Who's more ripped, Finn or El Grande Americano? Oh, that's a tough one. I'll let the chat decide. Oh, speaking of ripped, one way or the other.
How fitting, yeah, of course, they're very much ripped in one way or another. But Finn Balor wins that, and Finn Balor very much could do over Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. It would be kind of that anniversary of when he lost it, right? Because of the buckle bomb.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Now, I know you talked about, or they kind of teased it of the New Japan Alliance. How funny is it that WWE might be doing New Japan better than the company that's partnered with New Japan?
It's really funny, right? So, you got all these guys that made their bread and butter in New Japan are now working for you, and someone else is doing New Japan better than you are. How? You have all of them.
I did like to where, did you see that Finn sat there and shared of in an alternate universe, and it's him, Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, and Jay White, all as former leaders or current leaders of the Bullet Club.
Right.
And doing it like the Kendrick album.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Very cool. Again, I mean, there is potential there. And the fact that they even took the time to kind of have Tama be like, oh, hello, old friend. Like, I like it. I mean, it perked my ears up for sure.
Spaz with $5. Miley Cyrus walks around casually licking a hammer and gets called an artistic genius. I do it and get kicked out of the Home Depot. But I'm dumb.
Silly shit. Silly shit. Well, try not to lick your hammer in public, my guy.
I was trying to take a drink and everything, and just couldn't pull that off. Bullet Club Sergeant, Tama Tonga, Bullet Club for we never got God versus the Usos, and I'm pissed.
Yeah, right. I mean, no, I don't think we really did get it. Oh, look. This Sammy's like the fucking what about Bob? Like, he just won't go away.
He's the cable guy. The cable guy. Now, Cody, I can get you a full free package.
Right. The last real nice guy.
I'm telling you, too many
Or good
toxic
guy.
wrestling fans are gonna wear that shirt.
That's not my problem. I won't be toxic.
I'm not saying it's your problem. I'm just pointing out what I'm pointing out.
I don't know though, because then they have to admit they watch WWE.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Of
Think
how
about
many of these people sit there and I don't care about CM Punk, really, because you're really in the fucking details about some nonsense rumor about CM Punk.
How do you feel about Sammy being the guest referee?
My more thing is King of the Ring is more in impacts this match than any outcome with Sammy be involved or anything, because if whoever wins King of the Ring, they have to challenge a champion, and I don't know who per se would challenge Roman. And if they don't challenge Roman, do they challenge Gunther, who just won it?
Yeah, you could. Right? If it's LA Knight Gunther,
they'd have to lose, right?
That's okay. You
Gunther just won it.
That's okay, but if you win King of the Ring, you're not guaranteed to win, right? So
I know, but
I'm okay with that.
You kind of got some like who goes and loses. Like I could see somebody goes and loses to Roman. If it's
but LA Knight
the other way, should they win?
Maybe not, right? Like I said, if it's an LA Knight and he wins, but Gunther beats him, I could live with that.
Finn Balor
against Gunther would be interesting, or do you do Finn Balor versus Cody? And that's where you have some options, right? Like, could it be I don't know. I mean, Finn is a bit of an outlier to me on this one, a bit of an asterisk of I don't know where Finn's really at right now.
Well, could you say that even with LA Knight? Of every time they kind of give them a push, they kind of don't know what they're doing with them. So this feels like anybody almost could win this at some point. Like whoever wins this is taking on Javon next. What's going to be a good match versus Javon?
That's it, right? Like, I mean, Jimmy Javon, I don't know. LA Javon, I don't know.
Finn Javon sounds like it works pretty well.
Maybe Royce, but then Royce has got to be a little more heelish.
But then you have to look into, does Oba stomp Dom or does Oba get screwed?
I almost feel like Oba's going to be on the way out to the ring, gets jumped by Brock. Brock throws Oba in the ring, and Dom finds a way to beat him because of Brock.
Oba's about to win, and then Brock slides.
Or do you wait right till there? Yeah, okay.
But then again, would it be a DQ win, and then Oba wins that way? I still wonder, could you ever do the idea to where you do Brock versus Oba night 1, Roman versus Oba night 2?
I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just think now are we going too crazy?
Fair.
If he does all that, then what? You're that 6 months into his career, then what?
Well, does he lose to Roman, win the Rumble, you get the get back, he wins the belt at WrestleMania? Could you still get the year of Oba?
Yeah, in a way, right? Like if you keep building him up and you give him some things to do that matter, there's no reason why he couldn't be a favorite for the Rumble next year. We can't, early anticipate that he might be in one of the 2 main events. That's fine. Well, I mean, it'll be very curious to see how the summer goes, what they do for him going into SummerSlam. I mean, obviously, it feels like we're holding on for that third and final match. Again, Triple H loves things in threes. Go figure. There it is.
Could you do still just Brock versus Oba at SummerSlam and nothing else, or do you do that on Night of Champions? When do you do that then? If it's just Oba Brock?
Yeah, I mean, I think you try and get it to SummerSlam. I think that's why they said, like, we'll see you later. But there's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to kill. But it won't be Night of Champions. I can't imagine it. He just shows up there to screw him. Or beat him up after he wins.
I could see that being the match that happens there. It's in Saudi. If you're not going to do the double dip on SummerSlam, do you do Oba Brock Night of Champions, Roman Oba SummerSlam?
Maybe. I mean,
Well, no,
again,
because you have to have Oba in the King of the Ring finals. So fuck, never mind.
right?
As we're in commercial right now, but we're down to the nitty gritty. We're down in the main event out here, the Fatal 4-Way.
It's going to be good. I mean, again, there's a lot of time left on the clock, so this is going to get some time to cook. And we'll see if there's more shenanigans to be played out in the final half hour of the show here. Just under 30 minutes left, so this should get a good amount of time. Fatal 4-Way, winner goes on, takes on Javon in the semifinals. And again, a great time to remind everybody we are back on Sunday, 7 p.m. Special live stream. Tell all your friends, all your family. If there's ever a one where you just get whoever you're standing near to log into the channel and give us a thumbs up, that would be the one. So make sure you get all your friends. They don't have to like wrestling. They just have to care about other people. And so if they don't show up, they don't care. But
if you don't tune in, you're a dickhead. But yeah, 100% of just accost the man beside you on the subway. Say, you got to tune into this. You got to hit like, share, and subscribe. But again, it's something that very much needs to be discussed. Just mental health in general. It doesn't even have to be Men's Mental Health Month. Mental health just needs to be discussed more openly, more freely. And it's the invisible fucking wound out there of, trust me, as I know we both have dealt with it, and a lot of other people do, of it's one of those that it's hard to say when you're effed up because of something that people can't see. It's not like I got a limp, I don't got a gimp, anything like that. My arm's not broke, but my brain's broke. That kind of thing. It's a lot harder to try and explain and really convey to people that don't understand that, like, you may not see what's going on, but I'm fighting a war.
Right.
Take care of yourself and your mentals 100%. Trust me.
Right.
Hashtag mental health. I know MDB's been hammering that, and that might be the fucking shirt of the fucking slogan for this whole stream out here. Hashtag mental health.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Really do.
KJ and Nick, what's your favorite rap song off the top of your head? Don't think about it. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper, Heavy D up in the limousine. That's 100% always the go-to. That is the I could be deaf, dumb, and blind and still quote that fucking song.
I think this is your fault, but the one that you made jump into my brain is "Give Me the Loot" off that.
That's not a bad one either.
I love it so much. It's so well done.
Big up. It's a stick up.
I mean, it's not quite off the top of my head anymore. But Damien by DMX.
Oh, well, if we're going with DMX, because he's
my favorite,
like, my always favorite. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in. Do you hear that anywhere?
Life Goes On, Tupac.
Oh, but
one of my favorite ever. My Block by Scarface. I could do this all day.
Well, no, you missed me with the Tupac one, then you pulled me back in with My Block. Coming straight out of Compton. Your motherfucking name, Ice Cube. What a man. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't say the words. Right. I mean, you wouldn't even get into the "You're all I need."
Right. To get by. Method and Mary J. Classic jam. It all depends on the mood. I mean, the favorites go on forever. Off top of the head,
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Triumph is one of my best ever.
Is there an M song like that would be one?
All of them. Like, I mean, again, I could figure. I almost refrained from doing it, but "Till I Collapse" is one of the best songs ever.
Well, the whole Marshall Mathers LP, I say you don't want to wish shady. Cause what? Cause shady.
Right. Even Eminem show Business. I love it. Criminal was from the other one, but
it's the motherfucking
Business. No. But yeah, no, we'd be here all day. Off the top of the head, ask it in a week, and we'll probably get a completely different answer.
Ask in 5 minutes, you got a different answer.
Right.
Like a week.
Dun, dun, dun.
Annie up, kidnap that fool. Annie up. Oh, we got the content creators out here on Wrestling Revolver, by the way. I pulled that up.
Yeah. Any Biggie song. Unbelievable, man. Honestly. Dead wrong. Eminem and Biggie post-mortem. So good.
Yeah, but still, even like you said, with Give Me the Loot and everything.
I love Give Me the Loot.
I also, will you get into the weird ones? Like, have you ever heard of Life After Death Star? To where they did Star Wars beats and put it to Biggie songs and everything. Well, it's like the Gray album when they put the Jay-Z Black album and the Beatles White album.
Right. I'm not shocked.
Oh yeah, no, Biggie to me is always over Tupac. Biggie to me is the GOAT he is the guy.
I think that close.
Honestly, the freestyle that they did.
That's one of the best ever.
Yeah. That to me is more than any sort of actual song what I can remember.
No, that's again, we could do this all fucking night. But here comes Royce Keys.
I mean, how many times on stream gotta get away, and own to stop it every day.
Right.
And you be, why the fuck you lying?
I can't go
always lying.
Listen, I am, I guess, at some level, a Drake fan. I won't put him up there with them.
Do you have a top 5?
Shit. I mean,
I'll allow groups.
Like,
because Wu's probably in a top 5.
Yeah, Biggie, Pac, M's my GOAT. I mean, then there's like side shit. I don't know, man. I mean, DMX is something else altogether. I don't know. He's on a different planet, but yeah, he's up there. You know, a big Exhibit fan. But I like the Locks, like Jadakiss. He's up there. Like, I mean, we could do this all fucking day. Like,
coming soon to the members only stream.
Right.
Bring all your rap questions. We'll call it the hip hop hour out there.
No, it was funny. I was very much into like fucking grunge and shit. I was a little rock on. I had a wallet chain and shit when I was young. And then my buddy had got a stereo and he was like, man, I'm throwing this, like, I have an old stereo. Do you want it? And he gave it to me and had a cassette in it. And on the cassette was just a bunch of remixes and shit. And I never looked back. I was just like, this is all right. This is good. But yeah, some of the great Timberland and Magoo.
Oh, Christ. I go into goddamn KRS of whoop,
Step into the
world. Sound of the police. Whoop, whoop.
I thought you were going to give me like
of the beast.
A man who infamously can't freestyle. KRS one. As we're off and running.
You put some respect on KRS's name.
Right.
Stand clear. Don motherfucker.
Like Busta's one of my top 5, I think, or like really close.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's trying to pick out your top 5 in hip hop. It's like trying to pick out your like Mount Rushmore in wrestling.
I absolutely suck. If like some people, like, you'll ask them like, what's your favorite blah, and they'll just instantly come back. I'm so bad for like, I like them all. I like them all. Like,
I gotta send you though a reel that MDB sent me of, it was labeled as your top 3 quote unquote butt rock singers of like, honey, why you calling me? And Creed very much won out. Nickelback did too as well. Finn going flying.
Right, down he goes. Eminem. I mean, a friend of mine, again, another friend was like, hey, listen to this song. And it was My Fault. The first Eminem song I ever heard was My Fault. And I was like, what is this nonsense?
Oh.
What is this nonsense?
It's 50 up there, but 50 kind of fell off.
50, if 50 could have held it. I mean, Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the best rap albums ever.
I still remember being at like my aunt's house, having breakfast, and watching on a little mini fatback TV of You say you a wingster. You ain't got all of that. Like,
right.
and right as that blew off.
I love Outcast. I was once in a duo
Okay,
called.
how do you feel about Andre 3000's Food album?
Yeah, no, that's
The
not
fooding.
quite the fooding. Yeah, no, that's a tough one. I mean, they've been so different over the years, but they're good shit, and especially their early stuff's so good.
Now, but
it's such a big fan. But Big Boy kills everything. Like he's right up there. I'm such a fan of guys that chop like a Big Boy or the Tech Nine.
Oh well, yeah, Tech Nine's underrated as fuck. But how do you feel like T-Pain, or how do you like the Roots or anything?
T-Pain and the Roots.
Well, I'm saying I'm going like if Common, or if you going like that, you know, more soulful hip hop and everything. Like that's the thing, is there's different strokes all across the board.
I love the Roots. Again, it's vibe, it's mood, it's moment. Nas has got to be in the top 10.
I've never been that high on Nas. Nas or Jay-Z?
Godson's so good. Jay's good, man. I mean, Jay's first 4 albums are absolute bangers.
I'm more Jay-Z. The only thing I really like from Nas is I like that one beat.
Can I Get It was one of the first like kind of songs that I felt like I could go with. Like, all right, I can do this without the music on. Let's go.
I said a hip hop, the hip to the hip hop.
Don't stop. Oh, baby, boogie, bang.
Black Thought is an actual rapper. Yes, no, I wasn't. I was doing a terrible transition out there, but yeah, of trying to go into the segue of more like a Mos Def or anything like a Talib Kweli of lyricism versus, you know, top of the pops.
Time and place. And again, I mean, the guys like that always had hits, even like a guy like Q-Tip. I quoted Breathe and Stop earlier tonight when I called Zach Zaber Jr. a Q-Tip. Right? Like, yeah, I mean, Common kills it. I mean, they're guys that, I mean, even some Canadian guys that Classified. I followed his career from almost the beginning. A guy from the East Coast. But,
MF Doom, Immortal Technique.
Yeah.
Christ almighty, what I was going with. Never mind. As we're going, we've gone 2 down hard the hip hop out.
We'll have a wrestling show.
Whoa, we're hipping and the hopping with the pipping and the popping, my guy.
Yeah, I was actually.
Okay, so then last question. Wayne, product of the era or actual talent? Because Lil Wayne kind of like he just kind of says a lot of nonsense that sounds like it's on a beat.
Yeah, man. Like the thing with Wayne was he was so like he was good. I mean, when like even as he was coming up, he was good, and he had like random little hits. Like "Shine" was a decent song. But the problem with but then like Lollipop became kind of like his standard, and it like after Millie blew up, and then Lollipop was everywhere. You can get rid of it. But Wayne can go. I don't know if I put him in my top 10, but the guy's phenomenal. Drop the World with M's outstanding. No Love with M, outstanding. But that like the Carter 3, the Carter 4 was it?
Well, the Carters were good until the Carters weren't. I still like the crossover with him and Jay-Z. Hey, Mr. Carter, where you been?
So good.
Oh, Spinebuster Spinebuster Baum there from Royce on to Jay-Z.
Definitely
on Jay-Z on a Jay Uso. Christ,
right. Took 9. Let's go. I remember like he had the red nose, the song about Rudolph. Fucking man, I was like,
so
like, ridiculous. What are we doing? But
tell everyone. That's got our whole theme. Tell everyone.
Right.
Tell everyone.
Illmatic, Stillmatic. I think they're both, but One Mic. When we this all started because
One
Mic is one of the best rap songs ever, just from the overall structure of the song alone. So good.
I'm never with me. Never. It's
No?
gonna be the factions of I'm the villain in this story of it.
Right.
Never resonated, never connected.
Right. MDB throwing out Cardinal official. I've seen him so many times live, and like a lot of times it was at like the like New Year's party and shit. There's Cardinal, Chauclair, Maestro Fresh West, Canadian. Let Your Backbone Slide. Now we're going old school.
The MC. I'm the king of rock. There is none higher. Sucker MC till I retire.
Tricky, bro. Tricky. But
warranty regulators, mount up.
Oh yeah, let's go. But Nate Dogg. No.
Nate Dogg is the chorus of every hip hop song of the 90s.
Nate Dogg, we miss him. He defined, like, after him there was a void, and we never really filled it.
On the LBC.
Every fucking song, area codes, the regulars.
That's the drop. In next episode is all Nate Dogg. Hold up.
Yeah, he made that shit. No, again, the epitome of the cameo. There was nobody better than he was the hook
master. He was T-Paining before T-Paining.
Kendrick's real good, like Kendrick. J. Cole.
Yeah. Is there really? To you, is there anybody that like holds the mantle, holds the flame, like, or is it all kind of the same?
Like right now?
Like, is there a new era, or is there a new GOAT or anything like that? Or is it all
no?
You tell me so and so's rap this, and I believe you. I take that. I buy you.
No, right now I'm more pop when I see like somebody that used to make music is making music. Like, oh shit, so and so just came out with something.
When M came back,
what?
It was a bigger thing than either drop.
I think hip hop has gone in a really interesting direction. I think it's fallen apart. I don't think it's as commercial as it used to be. I don't think it's as interesting as it used to be. Nelly, underrated guy. You know, he talked about when. By the way, I'm not done. He talked about when he had to put out an album, he had to go up against M and Busta and Method Man and Redman, Blackout, Redman and Method Man, one of the best albums ever. Period.
Let Mac in, jump. La 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 la.
One of the best shit.
That's
ever.
How we're ending the stream tonight,
right? Oh, as we get a showdown between Jimmy and
Royce
and Royce.
But that's the thing, is I feel like there's still some underrated people, some slept on people that could be getting more. Like, it's the market's completely open. It's almost akin to pro wrestling. The market's completely open now. So
it just
do the namesake still hold the same value?
Yeah, I mean, it depends who it is, and it depends how generationally it feels. I am officially the old guy who's like, this current hip hop is garbage. I just miss when there was like, you know, a real good structured song. Everyone sounds so much like everybody else. And then it's not all bad. I mean, I keep thumbing through every week to see what's new and what's coming. And I play shit where I'm like, oh, this might be all right. Nothing. It's been a lot of, not the same.
You telling me you know, like,
it's you said it, right? What? You said it earlier when you said name a song off the top of your head, and you threw out instantly, it was all a dream. Like, if to this day, any club anywhere in the world, if that drops right now, the whole place goes unglued. Tell me a song right now, if you put it on, it would have that reaction. No, all the songs from the 90s and early 2000s have that reaction. Current music they don't get pops like that because they all sound the same.
I'm trying to do the fucking orchestral shit for Kanye and everything. Well,
what happened to, a hip hop guy comes in, drops a few bars, and then some like hot R&B chick gives you a chorus, and then you get a bridge. Life's good.
No matter what I do, you mentioned that. No matter what I do,
right?
MDB. That's actually really hard to rap like that. Yeah. Snoop Dogg was out there making fun.
Which is the best. Yeah, and I gotta give some, and you have to give some love to Snoop. The guy doesn't stop. The guy's way
He's out there doing shit with Martha Stewart.
Dude,
He's crossed over.
He put out a song with Zach Brown, and it was a banger.
Who's gone more? Who did you ever think would go from like Death Row Records to commercialize? Like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube's out there.
Murder was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Ice-T out there, Law and Order.
Body Count. I had that cassette, the OG Body Count, and everyone was so mad because it was literally exactly what you thought it was going to be. And that, then he spends years being a cop on TV. Go figure.
You a snitch.
But yeah. No, again, it all depends on the mood. I grew up a big, I think I give a slight edge to the West Coast stuff just because of the,
East Coast.
Well, it makes sense, right? But that doesn't go, don't get me wrong. I named like 15 East Coast guys too. So it's tough.
DMX, Wu-Tang Clan, all of that. Jadakiss, The Lox, Dipset. Onyx was in the East Coast.
I still to this day, I got pulled over for speeding listening to fucking Onyx. It pissed me off.
Did you have to did the horse start bobbing along?
No horse. I legit got tagged showing off, being a smart ass high school kid. And I was giving her, and there was definitely a whole lot of Onyx playing, and I didn't hear the siren for a second. They were not happy.
You just whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Yeah, I wish that would have helped. Roy's catches Finn.
Cypress, West Coast.
Cypress, again, OGs. I mean, they were fun at a time when, Dr. Green Thumb and fucking Insane in the Brain, and they just such a different vibe. But Bone Thugs, still, I think, underrated. One of my favorites. I think if they could have done more, it would have been great. But Bone Thugs was so good. You had
territorial hip hop, like you had No Limit with Master P. Of Mystical was a thing. Yeah, already. What?
Still a banger. You throw that on in any club right now, people will stop and shake their ass. It's just the way it is. Still one of the best bangers ever.
Oh, well, I mean, you even quoted Cash Money. Give me a project, bitch.
Right.
Give me a rat check.
So JLA and Finn decide to team up. Solo's in the background, but they're working together to get rid of Royce. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Roycey.
Yeah, but you already know he wasn't going to win. So, I mean, you save him.
That's a good way to get rid of him, though.
That's a good way to save him.
Right? He didn't win, but we took it. Took three guys to take him out. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to look next week.
Slow count.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of tomfoolery. Tune in for some shenanigans, that's for sure.
Right.
Beastie Boys, I have a love-hate relationship with.
Really?
I like some, and I don't like some. Like Intergalactic, I think it got played to death, and I could do without it. But some of Sabotage, right? The Sabotage riff, the minute you hear that, you're like, oh, when it comes up, you're
but also you hear that. You gotta fight for your right.
Yeah. And how many of us rewrote that song?
They're Run DMC. They're of that nostalgia ilk and everything. That they're synonymous with the boom bap. It's the same thing with LL. LL Cool J is hard as hell. No matter anybody, I don't care. You tell. All of that, Rock the Bells, is way different than anything we get currently or even in the past 20 years of LL.
For sure. I mean, I think it's funny. I think I used the call out him and M for this. How funny is that? Finn setting up the shotgun.
By the way, for anyone that didn't know we were hip hop heads, we're out here randomly slipping in and out of bars in between everything. Sling Blade!
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, that always hits fucking hard. But there is the boom bap sound of the 90s of East Coast hip hop that is always going to be a thing.
But I just feel like everything, there was just a wider range of vibe, like different sounds, different groups had different sounds.
Well, you had territories. You had the
Yeah, you got everything
territories.
broken
You
up.
had Atlanta. You
Oh,
had
Unicorn!
Cleveland. You had the West Coast.
Yo, Finn gonna win it. His foot's out there.
Royce
is
alive.
back. Royce Key's getting some heat.
He tosses him into Jimmy.
Oh, that's one way to get rid of Jimmy.
Solo. Dap, dap, clap, clap. But you had different avenues, and you had everybody kind of trying to carve their own way out of it.
LA knocks, so it might.
Could LA win?
Well, yeah. He knocks Royce into Solo, who's still out there. Big clothesline.
BFT, Russian leg sweep.
Sweet baby Jesus.
This is super kick.
Listen, it's so hard to talk about Kanye because he's another guy that his discography is fucking ridiculously good. And I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Personality is trash.
Right? Like, you're in such a pickle with some of these assholes. Like that mixtape I told you had, there was 3 different types, 3 different versions of All About the Benjamins. And I didn't want to tell you that because no Diddy.
Like, yeah, but no, I've sat there and even seen people as LA Knight's about to hit the pop-up elbow drop. Yeah, the mic drop. But I've seen people even do fake Kanye beats to, like, I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to dress that hair to be popular, and then do a whole beat to it that you would expect Kanye to do. And it's just nothing, but then Kanye is just nonsense.
No way, Royce, dude.
Buster, but Jay. Jay with a splash. Jay's pinning.
Jay over.
Jay Uso wins.
Jay. Kind of because of Solo.
He damn near pinned both men. He pinned LA and Royce. Finn's a non-factor. Solo's, what did I do? Now,
is this like, oops, I helped or oopsie, is that my family winning?
But does Oba then beat Jay to get to Roman? Because now let's think about what we're at now with the Final 4. Now we've got the brackets all set up now. So we're getting Dom versus Oba on
people
Monday.
Aren't going to like this.
And then we're getting Javon versus, trust me, people are already crashing out before this match was even announced with Jay.
Right.
But so now does Oba smash through Jay to get to Roman?
No.
That's the only outcome.
No.
What do you do with Jay? Jay challenges Cody.
And then the bloodline wants it all.
Gunther's losing. So that's nonsense.
Yeah, and I don't want Gunther to really lose, especially with Sammy involved.
You want it back, Jay Gunther? You beat him once, you can beat him again?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I know it's not.
As we're going to run through the replays, I mean, a good match overall. I think the crowd was a little quiet on it. We got a little sidetracked, but overall, decent match, decent win. Jay, I mean, I like the fact that I didn't see it coming, kind of.
Yeah, but everybody that I expected to be involved in the finish wasn't involved in the finish.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Jay versus Evans. Okay.
Unique.
I mean, time will tell. I don't know what this means, so I'm kind of torn.
My money is on Oba. And so we're about to go off the air with Jay celebrating. So this is how we're going out. We're done Monday with Oba versus Dom. Now, so what happens if Brock screws Oba, Dom beats Oba, and then Jay beats Javon? Or do you get Dom, Javon? I don't know what to make of this anymore.
Well, like, does LA cost Jay? Does someone else cost Jay?
He should have cost him in the fucking match.
Like, I don't know.
The match with him, beat him then.
I don't know, but is that a good thing? Because we legitimately don't know. Like, we legitimately don't really have an answer.
I told you all will crash out, but now Jay can won double the crash out. There you go.
I don't even see it being a big deal other than I don't know what it means. I don't think Jay's winning. So him winning a match, I mean, Jay's going to win some wrestling matches once in a while. I'm not really mad about it. I'm more curious about what it is.
I'm surprised he won it. It makes sense because he's a former world champion. I thought it would have been LA or Finn that would have been more believable of could win the tournament. To me, this feels like now Oba wins the tournament.
And does he go through Jay to get there?
Oh, yeah. Jay goes through Jay to get to Roman. You set up that story right there.
Right. Interesting.
Do you put Brock on the back burner?
No. Well, I mean, kind of. You kind of like, again, I think they want Brock for SummerSlam, so that's not till the end of August. So Brock does have to kind of be on the back burner.
I know we've all fantasy booked it, and we've all tried to read the tea leaves and everything that they're going to do Brock at SummerSlam. Could they do Brock later? Could they do Brock Survivor Series? Could they do Brock WrestleMania 2 Electric Boogaloo?
And skip a 2-night SummerSlam in his own place?
But is it his own place anymore? You claim him out there in Saskatchewan, so you can't pass him off.
You have to acknowledge his origin.
Tax discrepancies over here.
Just because we got him in trade doesn't mean he wasn't born there. So, I mean, do you skip over that? Do you bypass that? Or is that what you're building towards?
But it's an idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you do, like, I don't know. My head's kind of spinning of like, does Gunther beat Cody, and then Oba beats Gunther, and then Brock fights Gunther, or Brock fights Oba. I don't fuck it.
Right literally, now, you and chat, outside of letting us know your ratings on the show, can let us comments after the stream or anything like that. Comments on the stream, what have you, of who you think wins the King of the Ring now. Because to me, like I said, my money is on Oba. But then now what? Do you do double dip, honey dip? You do night 1 Brock Oba, then night 2 Brock Roman.
I don't think you're doubling up on Brock.
What are you going to do with Jay? Does Jay win? So outside of Oba winning, so you've got Dom, you've got Javon, and Jay. Who's next then?
I could see Dom winning this. I said we could get the king and the queen of the ring in
Dom,
Liv and
Cody?
Dom Cody.
You're not getting Dom Roman because that's just a massacre.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Dom Roman, but you could do Dom Cody.
So then Gunther means nothing.
Well, he means something as far as he's still a viable challenger until otherwise noted.
But he's about to challenge for the world title, so then he's going to
but that means the same for anybody. Then it doesn't matter who's in that position. You're saying the Gunther match doesn't matter because the King of the Ring, but that is irrelevant. I mean, the Gunther match still matters because we don't know for sure, especially with Sammy now, that Cody's leaving.
But so then, so taking into that account, taking into what you said, so if Gunther beats Cody, so then even more, who would win King of the Ring to challenge Gunther?
Oba, Jay's not doing it. That doesn't make sense. Javon would be a fucking reach. Might throw your back out on Javon beating Gunther for the world title unless you just the King of the Ring gets slapped around. It
gets more difficult if Gunther's your world champ to try and figure out who wins King of the Ring than if Cody's your champ.
Maybe. I mean, you do have that.
That's why I'm saying that match becomes irrelevant because you've got to have somebody. You've got a true clear heel and a true clear baby face to go at. If Gunther wins, you've got two clear heels.
Yeah, I mean, again, the question becomes, where do they go with any of this? Like, how does Gunther Cody play out next week with a Sammy as a guest referee? You know, technically on paper, you're already fighting Gunther. You have this issue with Sammy. How does Cody leave with the belt and it feel like it made sense? And is it a case of then Gunther gets mad at Sammy, but then that doesn't make sense because Sammy's, as much as the biggest nice guy ever, he's still the bad guy in this scenario. So Gunther doesn't make sense there. I mean, they literally have us guessing to an extent, which has to mean something.
Fair, but I mean, because you backed yourself into a corner, does that mean it's good?
I don't know if they're backed in the corner because we don't know where what direction they're going in. So the only reason why it would be like into a corner is because we don't know. So
But
I
I think that the only option out here right now is Oba. Oba is your life raft to top of the card, to top of the pops, to drawing money out here is Oba Femi running rough child, getting through everybody.
Yeah.
I know I said words wrong, but I digress.
I love
rough shot is what I was trying to say.
I love chalk house style too. But yeah, I mean, I mean, you got a point. Oba Dom, Javon, you run back Oba at Javon, maybe. I doubt it. So then
Oba
you go Jay.
Jay
It has to be Jay. Has to be Jay.
Because I thought you were going to do Dom Finn, could have been a thing. With now the Judgment Day check mark, the checkmate's off the board now. So I think you do Oba gets through Jay to get to Roman.
Yeah. Again, maybe they are just saying, fuck it, he's so over, we're going to push it. And we're going to see what happens.
I think if he does, like I said, the double night,
I still like that idea. I know you said it like
out, but then it still gives him an excuse.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
So then he just does straight up just him Oba versus Roman. Oba wins?
Yeah, him doing double duty. I mean, again, maybe, but we have enough people on these rosters that Oba doesn't have to do double duty. And then you get to the risk of now you're just shoving Oba down our throats because now you're putting him on two shows. So I don't know. It's not my favorite choice. Doesn't mean it's not true, but I mean, I'd rather not see him do double duty, just kind of hone in on whatever. Right? I mean, that'd be crazy. 6 out of 10. We take a rating out of 10 for every single show, folks. Get in the chat. Let us know how you felt about the show. We're going to click through a few, and then we're going to tap out and say goodnight. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Knee pads, a little bit low for me. But JD, what about them? We moved.
I think they're all but imploded at this point.
Yeah, they're pretty close. And again, as much as we said, there's a possibility. We do have to remember, they moved Finn to SmackDown to get away from Judgment Day. So to have him fight Dom would be counterproductive.
Is it going to be crazy that the bloodline blew up and reformed and Judgment Day is going to blow up all before the Death Riders have even started to break up?
They're just having a time, man. Having a time.
Just going. Just fuck it. Just raw dog and wrestling out there. Pause.
For real. Yeah, now MDB's trying to join in with Boston, but yeah, no bait. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. See money goodbye to
no. For the US out there.
4-1 for the US right now.
Yeah.
Jason and Sean letting us know. 8 out of 10 SmackDown, 10 out of 10. My woman, Charlotte. A very women's heavy night. A woman heavy night. Tonight. A lot of ladies action. Good wrestling. I actually thought the Fatal 4-Way might be one of the matches of the week, to be 100% honest with everybody. I thought that was really strong. I love the Sammy stuff. He's about to be a fucking pain in the head. Pretty much the in-ring stuff was good. Phoenix was good. Yeah.
Women's Fatal 4-Way was the best thing in the night.
Yeah, it's
easily. Fair. I thought the men's could have tried to outdo it. They didn't. They didn't even come close.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The women's Fatal 4-Way, like you said, could easily be. I wasn't here for Raw, but I've been here for everything else. And I would say, outside of what at least I've seen, is probably the best match of the week.
Yeah, it's got to be one of the best matches of the week. I thought it was highly unexpected, but
you had me convinced Lyra would win.
She was that close. She was so close. Yeah, I'm kind of here with Ronan tonight. I mean, I could maybe stretch an 8, but 7.5, 7.75 out of 10 tonight, I think is fair. There was some lulls, but overall, I thought it was a really good show. A pretty good show.
7.
There you go. You're with Reader giving it a 7.
Yeah, no, 7.
Gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. What? Brock and Oba Avenue, and gets a little high housing. Let's go, Maddie. How
I
you
think he was
doing?
kind of going with what you were going with.
I think so.
Rock on down to Electric
Rock
Avenue.
Nova Avenue. It's hard to fit all those in.
Yeah, the syllables don't work. Man.
Right. So it's safe to say no SmackDown guy is winning King of the Ring. An all Raw semifinal. That, again,
True.
That is true. The real question is, who is Dan? I know. Well, I mean, who is Danhausen building? Who is Frankenhausen?
Brawny the Strowman.
Is it Cass? Is it Big Cass?
Well,
Strowman would be good.
Strowman would be a thing versus
He's
Cass because, I mean, you've got Enzo, even despite Cass allegedly training in the, the PCs. Do have him out there. My name is Enzo Amore.
All right.
And I am 4 foot tall.
Listen,
and you can't teach that.
Once upon a time, Enzo Amore was the biggest heel in maybe all of wrestling. He was hated by just about everybody, for better or for worse. And I mean, Enzo coming back, they're going to love him, but he also has that in his back pocket. It's like Pac, right? Like, I think the AEW could do so much with Pac. Like, Pac was such a good heel once upon a time, and now he's just a guy.
You mean the guy who should have kicked Moxley out of the Death Riders and sat there and had a match with him over the fucking whole thing? And you, Simba, brother, brother, help me.
You mean the guy that had a better match with Darby than Moxley did? Yeah, that guy.
Not the guy that Moxley was, look at you, bro, with the little finger pokes on the tum-tum.
Right? 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6.5. Now, I think a lot of people are dropping their mark because they're not happy about Jay. I still struggle sometimes with the Jay hate, but I don't quite get it. Now we can say CM Punk will face Cody. Now that is the X factor here, is where is CM Punk and does he go after Cody, which I think could work.
I think that's what this sets up. If this is a very Raw heavy finals bracket, then you're waiting to see who's going to be the next to take on Roman, which who would that leave you but Obafemi? Because I don't want Jey Uso to take on Roman and just completely blow up the bloodline already. But so then
Jey Uso could win.
No, the fuck he couldn't.
No.
Then he takes on Cody. So he takes on Cody. Well, because I
don't know. It feels like
Roman at SummerSlam, and then you get Punk to come back and take on Cody. Because just say when.
Yeah, just say when is up in the air. Yeah, I mean, again, like you said, I mean, it definitely feels Oba heavy, but we've had a couple surprises in here. So let's see what they have up their sleeve. We've asked to be, everyone said it was predictable. I cannot call this predictable at this moment because we've gotten a few things wrong along the way. So we got to give them some credit there. Again, the show wasn't overly boring. I know Paul thinks it was, got no faith in Triple H. NXT wasn't so exciting. Yeah, it really was, actually. I really would consider watching MLW, watched lots of it, and I hate everything now. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but MLW is messy.
No, what I'll tell you is just watch everything. That's what we do. Watch everything. Yeah. You'll find something you like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and downplaying NXT. I mean, we got NXT for all the reasons, for multiple reasons, but the black and gold brand was as hot as we remember it. Like, it cooked. It pulled people in. It made people want to watch. So
now even with the black and silver brand, people are starting to ask if it goes Taker, HBK, Triple H.
It might
as the best booker,
right? You even got wrestlers out there thanking Undertaker for his wonderful booking.
That's because they're going to end up 6 feet deep if they don't.
Right, the safe, to save it, and I am safe, and I can save it because I'm safe. It's all about the safe, and how to save it. It took me a minute, and I'm like, oh.
I am the safe, and I am playing. It's all about the safe, and I am taking it.
Yeah, that's so funny, Paul. I'm literally just reading it like words because that's what I get, but that is jokes. That's the challenge. I agree with Paul. You got to get away from this triple safe accusation. And I don't think Jimmy's a safe bet tonight because I think they're aware that when Jay wins a moment like this, people get mad about it. So to me, Jay winning is not the safe bet. It might not be the right bet, but it might not be safe as people accuse it of being. We need some. I think both companies, AEW and WWE right now, the major ones, and TNA actually, there's just not enough. Holy fuck, I got to tell my friend I just saw that. There's not enough of those moments right now.
Yes, I would say Jimmy's an unsafe bet. And
Jimmy's definitely an unsafe bet. Poor Jimmy.
But I also think that I will say this as far as wrestling fans and wrestling promotions need to honor and follow up on this. Wrestling fans need to actually give them a bit of a grace period and let them actually develop a story more than just all of 10 seconds. But also at the same time, if you're a wrestling company, you need to actually follow through on that. If you're going to take some fucking time, you need to deliver. That's the thing. I can't pause in the batting box or in whatever. I can't sit there and ask for a timeout before you throw me the next pitch and then sit there and just swing away and whiff at it.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. And I mean, I think I think a lot of the writing for me is we're going to start here and we're going to finish here. But like, I feel like the middle of stories in both companies feel like they lack importance. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck we do in the middle, as long as we get to where we want it to go. And it might be good, it might be bad, but the middle's kind of bland and boring because we're just going through the motions. The middle, like, dude, that's where the meat on the sandwich is, right? Like, great. You gave me good bread with nothing on it. Thanks. But you literally have the chance to, you got to make that stuff matter so that we feel like, it's not just the beginning and the end.
Is pro wrestling at this point only booking for pay-per-views? They're not booking for the weekly television. They're booking for pay-per-view buy rates. They're booking for subscribers to buy the ESPN app, what have you. They're not booking for your regular average day in and day out viewer.
Right. Yeah, and it feels that. I mean, I really do feel like in AEW that's been the way because, Double or Nothing kills, and then their weekly show's been garbage since. You go back, Dynasty was really good. Every pay-per-view in between that and All In or All Out. No, I'm lying. I'm making up stuff. What was the other one in the middle that I'm missing? But anyway, it was like pay-per-view, 3 shit shows. Pay-per-view, 3 shit shows. Pay-per-view, like, again, they're great bread, but nothing on the buns. What are we doing?
I love the Cheesecake Factory bread, but the rest of the meal is kind of shit.
Can you please put some beef on my burger?
Texas Roadhouse is great with the fucking, buns and the cinnamon butter and everything like that. But can you do something else for me?
Just mix it up a little. Like, it's got to, that's where we're like, as fans, we get anticipating like this could be a big moment. And then it just isn't. And I think that's been one of the reoccurring things.
There is that thin line of, did you anticipate, like, did you build yourself into that being a moment, or did they walk you to that path? And I think lately they've been walking into that path, and then they say, well, here's a nickel.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this is going to be so good. Like, what did I win? What did I win? What did I win? Like, shit.
Better luck next time.
Oh, man.
The world's shittiest fortune cookie, right?
Crackdown was safe, says John. WCW Saturday Night Wrestling on TBS, never forgot, is where I caught the bug. I never forgot it's where I caught the bug. Thank you, Reader. Yes. Saturday nights. Let's go. Nick, it's your turn to go sleeveless. KJ lost. Oh, what the fuck?
Roll him up out there. But no, well, speaking of Saturday nights, why didn't they just call it? Well, I spoiled the joke before I got to it. With Sunday night's main event, why didn't you just call it Sunday Night Heat? It's right there. You own the trademark for it, too. You're in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, Sunday Night's Heat. Holy shit. You got to pivot. Get creative with it.
They did.
There's no soul in this wrestling anymore.
They have a contract to do Saturday main events, and they didn't want to, so they just
The
crossed out
contract
Saturday and
said
wrote it in.
WWE.
I
It
don't
didn't
fucking
say
know.
Saturday Night's Main Event.
Right. I mean, that's a fair shout. I hadn't heard anybody make that take yet. So shout out to you on that, because they had an opportunity to call it Sunday Night Heat and have like a nostalgic one. It's not a bad shout. It might be more people would tune into that than they are going to tune into Sunday Night Main Event.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, imagine if they do like a Brock versus Oba 3 at a Sunday night main event and everything. Because
Right.
Atlanta. They do something. John Cena retired at the Sunday Night's Main Event.
Right.
Are those shows starting to mean less and less and matter less and less?
Right. Fair enough. MDB, it's not like it really about Jay necessarily, but why him? But we don't know why him. So how are we being pre-mad?
I'm telling you why him, because he's going to be the one that loses to Oba right before he gets to Roman.
So yeah, I mean, so at least you can
The
justify,
precursor.
right? Like Nick is explaining why. So just because you might,
I hate that they're probably not going to do that. Why? But yeah,
I mean that becomes a dilemma. But I mean, to their credit, again, wrestling fans kind of have this vibe sometimes of like, why? And it's like, watch the fucking show. Why? Like that's generally, we're trying to find out the whys.
Okay, but how do you know?
Yeah, but how do you know?
Okay, but how do you know?
Jokes.
LA Knight's gonna win tonight. Okay, but how do you know?
Right.
Green Man all the way.
Yeah, I think this was a bad one for MDB in general. Just it was the Sammy show tonight. Sammy was all over this show. The ending, yeah, it's not good. But there you go, pre-mad as fuck. Sami Zayn stole my car to get to SmackDown. I believe you. But he'd give it back because he's the last real good guy ever. He just borrowed it.
The last real action hero.
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sami Zayn.
If Nick can be pre-mad about Italian Iceman Steve Austin, I
wasn't pre-mad. I thought you were calling me Italian Steve Austin.
Right.
And Giovanni out there.
Yeah, I agree, Nick. That's why not? Why would you? I mean, I saw it and I didn't even think twice. I'm like, oh, Sunday. Okay, whatever. I never even thought Sunday Night Heat was
Sunday Night Heat. Sunday Night Heat used to be the fucking go-between before I go and try and flip to like channel 54 and try and watch the scrambled fucking shit. It's all rainbowed and everything.
Was that an elbow? I think that was an elbow.
That's what I watch regularly because of the vitamins and everything. It's all rainbows. But no, you try and figure out and scuff out if I can hear what's happening. I just can't see it.
Right. Was that an elbow? It looked like an elbow. Could have been a knee.
Is that an elbow or a nipple? I don't know.
But, ladies and gentlemen, that is SmackDown tonight. As we've said throughout the night tonight, we are back on Sunday. We won't be here tomorrow, but we will be here Sunday. It's a very important stream, a very important show. If you can hear my voice right now, we would greatly appreciate you spreading the news, spreading the word. The link down below for the merch, it goes to a good cause. And we're looking forward to this one. We said it was going to be something annual. We might do it twice a year, but right now we're happy to bring it back for part 2 this Sunday at 7 p.m.
Oh, absolutely. And very much. The last one was members only. This one's free and open to the public out there. So spread the good gospel. Kid, you're allowed no sleeves on Sunday after that. That's it. That's it.
I do what I want.
Sun's out, guns out.
Let's go. That's it. That's all I got, folks. Check out all our socials. Come back Sunday. We're here all week long for all your favorite wrestling. More popping up, more stuff coming your way. We got a triple header marathon coming up at the end of the month. Like, share, subscribe. And again, any of your support, your time, or anything else is greatly appreciated. That's all I got, Nick. I'm out. I'm done. I've had enough.
There you go. Well, I bought a scrambler in high school and got all the pay-per-view channels. Well, then how did you make your eggs? But our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is all authentic. When you're talking about that risk, that more life with. I laughed at my own joke during the outro. You didn't have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Scrambled eggs all around, folks. See you on the flip side. Come back on Sunday. Good night. Sami Zayn, Sami Zayn, Sami Zayn. Where's the button? Oh my God.